He'll be back shortly. Just a word about Snow College. It's ranked 6th in the nation in graduation rates, according to CNN Money Magazine. Start your education at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. As we take a look at the playoff matchups tonight, there's really only 2 games that have any ability to change the fortunes, and that would be the Grand and South Sevier game. If South Sevier happens to upset the Grand County Red Devils, then South Sevier would move up into that number 3 position in the South. Right now, Grand has that, but they would tie, and Grand would take that on virtue of the tie. The big game in 2A tonight is North Summit and South Summit, and that game will determine 1st and 2nd in the North region. And so as we take a look at it, let's look at the matchups. From what it looks like tonight, it will be Enterprise taking on ALA. That's the South number 4, North number 5. And then Summit Academy will be hosting North Sevier, and I don't believe that can change no matter what happens into this evening's game. Millard will be taking on South Sevier unless South Sevier is able to pull off the upset against Grand, and then Grand will take on Gunnison. Receiving byes will be number 1 Beaver and number 2 San Juan in the South. And then, of course, the North and South Summit play tonight for 1 and 2 bragging rights, and we'll see what happens with that game as well. So there's your matchups of the possible matchups of the 2A state tournament. We'll take another break and be back with more with the Snow College pregame after this.
For gas, snacks, and dependable service on your car or truck, visit Eagles Landing Flying J and High Country Chevron in Beaver. Mark Yardley and the staff offer convenience items, groceries, fountain drinks, sandwiches, and other goodies. You'll also find a full line of gifts and souvenirs, as well as your favorite gas and oil products. Stop by both locations at the North I-15 Interchange in Beaver, High Country Chevron, and Eagles Landing Flying J. Happy to support Beaver High School sports.
Hi, this is Len at Fish Lake Lumber Ace Hardware, where I'd like to welcome you to our new paint studio, where we offer Valspar, Clark & Kensington, and Royal paints for your painting experiences. Clark & Kensington is rated number 1 in customer reports. We also have a new setup of paint sundry items to make your painting experiences as easy and fun as possible. I'd like to welcome you all to come out and check out our new facility.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Food Town is your friendly hometown grocer with the choicest cuts of meat prepared daily. They also go the extra mile to offer the freshest produce on a daily basis. Stop by Mike's Food Town and you'll find out about the super savings in every department. That's Mike's Food Town, located at 270 North Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School's athletic and academic programs. That's Mike's Food Town.
Hunters and fishing enthusiasts love to visit Ray's 66V store in Beaver because it makes every excursion a success. You'll find everything you need, including an excellent variety of grocery items and snacks, top-grade Trop Arctic motor oil to help your car's engine last longer, clean-running Phillips 66 gasoline, and even diesel fuel. That's why Ray's 66 has been the only stop for any road trip. Ray's 66V store is open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week at 290 South Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School.
Serving Beaver County residents and I-15 travelers, South Creek Shell in Beaver offers everything from a Burger King restaurant, gas and snacks, to fitting your vehicle with a brand new set of tires. South Creek Shell stocks a full line of dependable Michelin and Bridgestone tires with over 1,200 tires in stock. Whether you need a new set of tires, flat tire repair, pinpoint balancing, snacks, or gas, stop by the South Creek Shell at the South I-15 Interchange in Beaver. South Creek Shell is a proud sponsor of Beaver High School athletics.
Service is important on any insurance policy, whether it's auto, home, life, or health insurance, and you can count on your Beaver area Good Neighbor State Farm agent, Brent Stapley, to give you the best service possible. Whether you have a claim or just need information about insurance, your State Farm agent is there with the Good Neighbor service we're famous for. See State Farm agent Brent Stapley in Beaver for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 438-5451, 438-5451.
KMXD FM Monroe, 100.5 on your FM dial.
All right. Welcome back to the Snow College pregame. Scott Langford, Nolan Anderson, and we're getting ready for tonight's matchup. The North Sevier Wolves hosting the Beaver Beavers, and both of these teams looking to tune in a little bit and tune up for the coming playoffs, and they're looking for it. The Beavers standing number 1 in 2A South, and the Wolves on the bottom, but looking to work up as they will have a game, what appears to be next week, against Summit Academy up in Draper. And no small task, the Summit Academy Bears, as they're a talented football team as well. So North Sevier looking to tune up and prepare for that game, while the Beavers will be looking at a bye next weekend. We'll take another break in our Snow College pregame and be back with much more after this.
When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
If there's a community improvement project in the works, you will usually find many of our employees in the middle of it, doing what they can to help out. They're hometown people, just like you. They belong to service groups, church groups, and other community service organizations that work to make the hometowns we serve better places to live. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Sensitive, gentle, and personal service are all words that describe Beaver Family Dental. Dr. David S. Howard, Shanna, Shawnee, and Jody are committed to ensuring that you have teeth that look good, feel good, and last a lifetime. Beaver Family Dental invests time and money in staying up to date on all the latest procedures and techniques that can help improve your self-esteem and change the shape of your smile. Call 438-2931 or visit their new office at 55 North, 400 East in Beaver. Beaver Family Dental, where smiles begin. The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Dave Menti, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioner Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hallingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
Beaver Sport and Pawn has Southern Utah's largest collection of firearms, including new, used, and hard-to-find weapons. Beaver Sport and Pawn also has ammo, fishing and camping gear, tools, books, boots, antiques, and much, much more. As always, Beaver Sport and Pawn offers free advice on any subject. Come visit Beaver Sport and Pawn at 91 North Main in Beaver or call 438-2100. That's 438-2100. Beaver Sport and Pawn is happy to support Beaver High School athletics on the Beaver Sports Network. Go Beavers!
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. You'll also appreciate their newly remodeled modern restrooms and Eager Beaver touchless car wash that offers the newest in car wash technology. And, of course, stop in Dairy Queen anytime for a variety of meal deals and irresistible ice cream treats. Visit Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen at the I-15 South exit in Beaver.
On your FM dial.
Welcome back to Snow College pregame. Appreciate Snow College. Snow College is in the top 10 in the nation in student success. Turn on your education at snow.edu. So I'm here with Nolan Anderson, and tonight the captains, they're at midfield. And, there's a few games. You can listen to this game on KSVC. You can also watch it on local10.tv. So lots of ways you can enjoy tonight's broadcast with the North Sevier Wolves and the Beaver Beavers.
Yeah, just a great night. We talked about it earlier, and just a good opportunity for the kids to get out and play some football. It's not Friday night football, Friday night lights, but it's Thursday night. So, battling probably a few volleyball teams and things like that. But there's, I think across the state there's probably a few teams playing on tonight, but most of them still Friday night.
Well, and we were expecting Friday night, and then it was changed this week when the two schools got together. So, and I'm okay with it. It makes Friday night a little bit easier. The deer hunts next to Christmas might be one of the biggest holidays.
Yeah, a lot of people look forward to that. There's been a lot of people through town today.
The Beavers win the toss. They've elected to receive the football to start the game, and so it'll be the Beavers starting. We'll take our last break on our Snow College pregame and be back with the start of the game after this.
When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
The results are in. Beaver Valley Hospital is ranked number 1 in support of Beaver High School athletics. They also rank number 1 in providing first-rate health care at a reasonable cost and offer a full range of services, including emergency and inpatient support, home health, and even hospice. The hospital food is prepared fresh daily, and people even like it. Beaver Valley Hospital also has an outstanding long-term care facility that helps take care of your loved ones who could use some compassionate assistance. Beaver Valley Hospital, with a staff and doctors you can trust.
On TMXD FM Monroe, 100.5 on your FM dial.
7, Cody Christensen.
Cody Christensen will kick off for the North Sevier Wolves as we start off tonight's last game of the regular season, and it's kind of crazy that it's started that's come to this fast.
I know, just going down there senior night and talking to some of the parents and stuff, they just said how fast it's gone. You know, just seasons just seem like it just started, and we're already here at the last game before the playoffs.
Certainly does. So we're set to receive. It'll be Colton Leos and Trey Young back for the Beavers. And the kickoff is a short kick, and it's going to go down to it's going to take a nice bounce for the North Sevier Wolves, picked up at the 7-yard line, and it's going to be Leos around that side. Goes around the right side, and he's got a wide lane. Only the kicker can stop him now as he goes into the kicker. The kicker and another one will help, and that ball goes all the way to the 37-yard line of North Sevier.
Yeah, it actually looked like it was kind of a spiral. It looked like it was going to go out of bounds at the 20, and then it took a North Sevier bounce and went right down to almost the goal line. It looked like the Wolves are going to have great coverage, and then he slipped one tackle and got to the sideline. If it wasn't for Cody Christensen right there doing his job as the kicker, he might have gone all the way on that one.
So we'll start at the North Sevier 37-yard line, first down and 10. And it's the first play of the game. The Beavers, senior quarterback Roberts, pitch out left to Hutchings. Hutchings around the edge, around the left side, inside the 10-yard line, and he'll go down about there, and it's a gain of about 27 on first down.
Hello, just a good play right there by the Beavers. A pitch to the wide side right there, and Hutchings doing a nice job getting to the sideline. Preston Snyder for the Wolves coming up and making the stop.
And that ball's going to be marked just outside the 10-yard line. Looks like it's about the 12. Yep, looks like the 12-yard line, so it'll be a first down and 10 for the Beavers. 25-yard gain and a handoff up the middle. So we'll see a short gain on first down. Call it 2. I couldn't tell who ran that. Was that Smith?
I think it was Smith, and Peyton Thurston right there got him right by the shoestrings and was able to bring him down, close to the line of scrimmage. But it looks like it is about a 1 to 2 yard gain right there.
So the ball's on the 10-yard line, right on the 10, and Roberts under center. Handoff to Smith again. Smith's going to go down, and he's going to go inside the 10 near the 7-yard line. It'll be third down.
Peyton Thurston once again, as well as Porter Okerlund in on the tackle. A big third down coming up right here for the Beavers. I think they're probably in 4-down territory, but watching in the pregame, they've got a kicker that can kick too.
They do. They got the Red Baron, number 50, Keaton Fales. And the Beavers facing that third down and about 5. Handoff up the middle is Smith. Smith's going to drag a few tacklers near the goal line, and it is on the 1-yard line. It'll be first and goal for the Beavers.
Yeah, just a good second effort that time by Smith to be able to pick up that first down. He drug 2 or 3 Wolves defenders and picked up an extra 2 or 3 yards after the initial hit to get the first down.
So 6 yards on that third down. Now it's first and goal for the Beavers. 10:30 left in this first quarter. Just underway, first possession. And it'll be Matthew Roberts under center. Roberts hands off up the middle. Smith's done the work. Does he get the touchdown? He does. Touchdown, Dylan Smith.
Just a nice job of the opening drive. Coach Hutchings talked about moving the chains, and a good kick return set him up with good field position, and just a nice job. Give the offensive line credit for the Beavers, too, up front, making some big holes.
So the Beavers look pretty dominant on that first possession, and it'll be the Red Baron Keaton Fales back in to kick for the Beavers, 10-21. And the Beavers strike first on their first possession. Wilson with the hold. Snap is back, and the kick is up. Looks good, is good, 7-0 when we come back. Let's go 1 minute.
Scott and Lori Robinson and the employees of Beaver Drug and Gift are lifetime supporters of Beaver High School. Beaver Drug and Gift is a full-service hometown pharmacy that provides personalized information about your medications, as well as insurance information, and can even help you understand Medicare Part D benefits. Beaver Drug and Gift has a wide range of gift ideas and a full-service floral department for gifts for any occasion. For friendly and professional service, visit your neighbors of Beaver Drug and Gift at 98 North Main or call 438-2470. Beaver Drug and Gift, proud supporters of Beaver High School.
For experienced help when buying or selling real estate, Coldwell Banker Advantage of Beaver is a wise choice. Local real estate broker Gary Brown can assist you in residential, commercial, or recreational properties. Call Coldwell Banker Advantage Realty in Beaver, 438-7777.
Majestic Financial Services in Beaver is an accounting firm that offers payroll, income tax preparation, and bookkeeping services for individuals and businesses. For an accounting firm you can trust, call Majestic Financial Services in Beaver, 438-7777.
FM.
And Peyton Thurston back to receive for the Wolves. Let's hear it for your Wolves.
So a kickoff here from North Sevier High School, and it's going to be taken at the 10-yard line, dropped but picked back up. And a nice return for the Wolves. Ooh, hit hard inside the 20-yard line. And I couldn't get a number. I believe it was
55. Looked like the one with the first hit right there.
And so who returned that?
Peyton Thurston with the return for the Wolves.
Okay, so the kicker for the Beavers. I got to tag this. Statman Dave usually takes care of this, and he's on his way. And tell me, Porter Okerlund?
It was Peyton Thurston, number 28.
Peyton Thurston, number 28. And he picked that up at the 10. Go ahead and call that play if you would.
We got Fisher Anderson back in shotgun with motion. We've got Porter Okerlund in a motion, play action pass. Anderson looks to go deep to Snyder, and he falls down. He picks up a good first down. It looks like he maybe just chooses to keep the ball and run it himself right there.
Yeah, great decision by Anderson, and he had some pretty heavy pressure in the middle, but did a good job picking forward, and he's going to get about 13 yards on first down.
Yeah, just a play action pass looking to go to Snyder, and Snyder got tripped up, and Anderson with a good job just running the football.
And so now we've got Statman Dave finally came to the house. We're going to grab him a chair right back there, Dave, and sit down. And welcome Fisher Anderson in the shotgun. Hand off to number 12, taken down the backfield, and a nice tackle, I believe, by Fales.
Yeah, it looks like Fales just shot the gap right there and was in the backfield. Peyton Thurston just no more than got the handoff and was being tackled.
So Peyton Thurston with that loss of 5. Unfortunately for him, he didn't have a chance.
No.
As Fales had him around the ankles just as he received the ball.
Yeah, it looked like maybe a blitz there, and he came from the outside and was able to just go with the motion and get in the backfield.
So Anderson in the shotgun, and it's second down and 15 yards to go. Anderson back to pass on the right, passes away, and looks to be complete the original line of scrimmage. Couldn't break free. That pass complete to number 15, Preston Snyder.
Yeah, Snyder with a good catch right there, but a good tackle by Hutchings, not allowing him to pick up any yards after the catch.
So North Sevier Wolves now will be facing a third down and long after the sack.
Yeah, just a good second down right there. Pick up some yardage, get back to a good third and manageable here for the Wolves.
Big shout out to everyone back home watching the game on Local10.tv or listening on the radio. Hope everyone's enjoying tonight's broadcast. And special shout out to all of you. Thanks for watching and listening. And it's the North Sevier Wolves with a third down and 9. Anderson with a quick pitch on the left side. Heavy pressure and not much there. Might be punt situation now for the Wolves.
Yeah, just a pitch right there to Noah Porter trying to get outside, but the Beavers with good contain coming in from the outside and actually ended up, looks like he maybe lost 3 yards on that play.
Yeah, Colton Leos and Dylan Smith, a couple others with the tackle. So punt formation now for the Wolves. And it's the Beavers 7-0 as the Beavers scored on their possession. And the Wolves now with facing a 4th down and 11. Call it 12. Snap is a good one. Kick is up. It's on the left side. Looks like a good spot. Oh, out of bounds. And it's going to be a good spot for the Beavers. We'll take a quick break and be back after this.
Dairy Farmers of America is a proud supporter of Beaver High School. For the very best in cheese products direct from the factory, visit the chalet at DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. They carry a nice selection of cheese, including fresh curd, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Swiss, and Colby. Stop in and check out their wide variety of cheese gift boxes and crafts, too. And they offer shipping. Visit their website at dfamilk.com and click on DFA Mart and then on the picture of the Beaver store. That's DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver.
Has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
Great play in the backfield by the North Sevier Wolves. First and 10, a 5-yard gain by Dylan Smith. But then Noah Porter shoots in and takes down Roberts, and they lose part of the yards they gained.
Yeah, Noah Porter playing defensive end has done a nice job for the Wolves at times of getting in the backfield and making those tackles.
So now really quickly, we've got the Beavers with a 3rd down and 7 at their own 37-yard line. Roberts in the shotgun. Roberts runs the left side's designed run. Good pressure by the Wolves. Not much of a gain of 1. It'll be a 4th down situation for Beaver. Good defensive stand by the Wolves.
It was Peyton Thurston, too, coming up from his linebacker spot to make that tackle right there. And a good, it's still 4th down, and they could fake punt, they could go for it, but right now it looks like they're going to go back to punt, and a big stop here for the Wolves.
Yeah, the punter for the Beavers is their leading rusher, is the quarterback, so you can see some trickery here. No trickery, however, as the punt is up. It's going to be a short punt, high, and takes a North Sevier bounce, and so good field position for the Wolves. They'll start on their own 36.
Yeah, good high punt. In fact, that ball just knuckleball, just sat up there and just floated. There's not a little bit of a wind from the east to the west, but the ball just hung up there, and no return for the Wolves.
So North Sevier will take the ball at their own 36-yard line, it looks like. Nope. Yeah, about 36. And just a brief appreciation. We got DeWald upstairs running the computer. We've got the Eye in the Sky Scott McDonald run the sideline camera, so you'll see that here on the monitor, Nolan. And you can watch replays if Fisher goes for a long one.
That's really nice.
It's pretty nice. 6:40 left in the first, 7-0. Beaver with the lead, but North Sevier with the ball at the 36-yard line. Motion for the Wolves. It's a handoff. The ball's loose on the ground, and it looks like the Beavers kind of squirted out. It looks like the Beavers were on it, but then the ball skirted out further, so we'll see what the official call is.
There's still a pile on the bottom. I'm not sure who came up with it.
And they're not moving. It is Beaver High School football fumble, and they recover. So Dylan Smith with the fumble recovery, and that's at the 6:35 mark. So the first turnovers go to the Beavers.
Now North Sevier's defense is going to have to come up with another big stop as they were able to hold Beaver after that first opening drive. They went right down and punched it in, and then on their second drive they were able to hold them.
This is exactly the same field position they started the game with in that first drive. So third possession for the Beavers, a touchdown and a punt, and they lead 7-0. Handoff up the middle, Smith follows a big hole, big bunch of blockers, breaks a couple, and he's going to get near probably 7 on first down.
Smith's just a big runner, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a big running back. He's about 6'4".
They blew the whistle right there, gave him the forward progression, but he still wasn't down.
No, he wasn't. Dylan Smith he's the second leading rusher on the Beaver team, and they've got it, as the coach talked about in the pregame, the North Sevier coach, that is, he talked about the 3, Roberts, Smith, and Hutchings. Now Hutchings in motion. Smith with a handoff, Roberts with a pitch. Pass out the left, first down yardage down to 20, and it's Hutchings, and he'll get near the 10-yard line.
That was just a well-designed play. They faked the handoff up the middle to Hutchings, and then just a little swing pass right there. And some good blocking from the receivers of Beaver, and Brooks Mickelson for North Sevier coming in, making the stop from his safety position.
So it'll be first down and 10 now, and the Beavers can get a first down. The ball at the 13-yard line. So just like that, the Beavers in the red zone. 5:41 left in the first, clock continuing to run. So it'll be Roberts staying in the shotgun. Roberts runs the right side, sees a hole, and he's going to be, almost got stopped in the backfield, but he was able to squirt forward for a few yards, call it 6 on first down.
Yeah, Porter Okerlund that time was in the backfield right there, and he just kind of stepped over the top and hurdled him and was able to pick up positive yards where he might have gone down right there at the line of scrimmage.
So call it 5 on the first down carry by Roberts. So Hutchings to the left. Roberts stays in the shotgun. Hands off up left side. This is Radden around the left side. Looks near the goal line. No signal. No, there it is. Touchdown, Tice Radden.
Give Radden some nice credit there. The second effort of actually getting across that goal line and following his blockers. He did a great job of staying right behind those blockers and finding the end zone.
So I'll have to check with Statman Dave. Official yardage on that touchdown run, 8 yards? 9 yards. 9 yards on the touchdown run. It's the Red Baron. Keaton Fells in for the PAT. Wilson with the hold. Snap is back, and the kick is up and good. 14-0 when we come back after this 30-second break.
For gas, snacks, and dependable service on your car or truck, visit Eagles Landing Flying J and High Country Chevron in Beaver. Mark Yardley and the staff offer convenience items, groceries, fountain drinks, sandwiches, and other goodies. You'll also find a full line of gifts and souvenirs, as well as your favorite gas and oil products. Stop by both locations at the North I-15 interchange in Beaver, High Country Chevron, and Eagles Landing Flying J. Happy to support Beaver High School sports.
Live sports action on TMXD FM Monroe, 100.5 on your FM dial.
Scott Langford, Nolan Anderson. It's the Beaver Beavers 14. No score yet for the Wolves. And there's 4:56 left in the first. And Nolan, that turnover costly as it led to that Beaver touchdown after a nice defensive stand on the previous possession.
It was. That first play, North Sevier was able to hold Beaver, not get anything on the punt return. Just a nice high punt, and they cleared. But then that first play, just handoff and then trying to go up the middle, fumble, and Beaver countered with the touchdown.
Walter LeBaron with the kickoff, and it'll go up and be taken at the 5-yard line. Kickoff left side, nice hole. Oh, boy, he had a nice gap, and credit Trey Young for coming in there, but the ball carrier is...
That was Riley Ogden. Riley Ogden, the freshman. I noticed Preston Snyder, number 15, the senior, has been out. I don't know if he's rubbing his legs, and so they put in freshman Riley Ogden right there, and he did a nice job out of lane, and then out of nowhere was brought down.
Yeah, Young came in there, and it looked like a big hole. You and I both saw it. I actually kind of went, oh, that looks like a big hole, but it closed quickly. So North Sevier starts on their own 24-yard line, and there'll be a timeout on the field. We'll take it as well. I'll be back after this.
Hi, this is Len at Fish Lake Lumber Ace Hardware, where I'd like to welcome you to our new paint studio, where we offer Valspar, Clark & Kensington, and Royal paints for your painting experiences. Clark & Kensington is rated #1 in customer reports. We also have a new setup of paint sundry items to make your painting experiences as easy and fun as possible. I'd like to welcome you all to come out and check out our new facility.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Food Town is your friendly hometown grocer with the choicest cuts of meat prepared daily. They also go the extra mile to offer the freshest produce on a daily basis. Stop by Mike's Food Town and you'll find out about the super savings in every department. That's Mike's Food Town, located at 270 North Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School's athletic and academic programs. That's Mike's Food Town.
77.
First and 10 for the Wolves, and it's a handoff along the right side. Number 45, that's Peterson, and not good news for Peterson as he hit that right edge.
Yeah, and that's kind of been the story for North Sevier on first down. If someone gets in your backfield trying to run sideline to sideline and try to get to that corner, you end up losing 5 yards, and that's what happened right there on that first down. Beaver just getting into the backfield.
4:25 and counting left in this first quarter play. The Beavers lead 14-0. Welcome aboard. We've got players of the game coming up. For the Wolves, it's Gunnison Market and Dairy Queen. For the Beavers, it's also Dairy Queen, Beaver Valley Chevron, and also Mike's Food Town. Anderson in the shotgun, facing a second down and 15. Anderson back to pass, rolling to his left under heavy pressure. The ball is away, has an open receiver at the 35-yard line, complete for a first down.
First down,
North nice job right there, execution by the Wolves. The line gave Anderson time that time, and Mickelson running that deep out. Just a nice pass and catch for the first down.
So Mickelson with a good first down for the Wolves. That's the second one of the game for the Wolves, and a nice completion under pressure. Now it'll be the Wolves facing that first down and 10. And Anderson back in the gun. And I can't see the number behind him, Nolan.
It looks like 44 Noah Porter, yeah.
So Fisher rolls to his right, back to pass, has a receiver, and a beautiful pass down to the 35-yard line.
Mickelson with the catch.
Just another one, Anderson to Mickelson. And the Wolves are moving the ball right now, and that's give everybody offensively some credit right there, giving Anderson the time to make that pass, and Mickelson running a good route and open right down the middle of the field.
He found that open seam, and the pass there was a safety back, but the pass was perfectly in between the two levels of the defense. So North Sevier down inside Beaver territory at the 31-yard line. Anderson, great play for the Wolves. Across the 30, 25, down to the 20-yard line is number 44, Noah Porter.
Right there, just a good read. Anderson was looking deep, and everybody cleared out, and he went to his check down. Noah Porter, the back out of the backfield, just a little swing pass, and nice run after the catch to pick up the first down.
So the Wolves start this drive on their own 24, and in a minute and a half are already down to the Beaver red zone. The nose of the ball on the 20-yard line. So Porter behind Anderson, who remains in the shotgun. Now motion. Fisher Anderson rolls to his right and under some pressure. Makes a nice move, gets free, looking for receivers, going to get a little bit of yardage, and almost gets tagged, but the player either missed or avoided, one of the two.
Yeah, he was able to roll out. There was just no receiver open, and so he chose just to tuck it and run and try to get upfield and then get out of bounds when he could, and picked up about a 2-yard gain right there.
Anderson.
So 2nd down and 8 coming for the Wolves. 2:54 left in the first. When that Beaver player went flying, I thought, this is Tyler Griffiths running to that side. I thought it was going to be a huge collision, and Anderson able to avoid it. 2nd down and 8. Anderson stays in the shotgun. Now motion. Handoff up the middle. Not much there. The Wolves struggling with that run game on the Beaver defensive line.
Yeah, and give big number 60 up front of the Beavers some credit right there, as he played his position. He shed the blocker and made the tackle right there.
Gord Snyder.
Yeah, Snyder with the big play for the Beavers.
I think with Snyder, anything's big. Snyder's 6'5", and he is a load.
He's a good-looking football player right there, yeah.
Plays on the basketball team. Great soft hands. So the Wolves now with a big 3rd down and 7 yards to go. Back to pass, Anderson looking left, has the pass away, and it's going to be almost complete. Credit the linebacker distracting the receiver.
Yeah, number 50 right there for the Beavers, able to get his hand up, and still a pretty good ball. And Mickelson, I thought he was going to come down with the catch right there. Would have been real close to a 1st down, so it's going to bring up a 4th and 7 or 6 here for the Wolves, and a big 4th down. Snyder looks like he's coming back in for the Wolves too.
Okay, so that's good news for Snyder.
It is, and he's a threat, someone to watch for right here.
I was going to ask if there's a kicker, but no sign of a kicking team out on the field. So it'll be Fisher Anderson with a big 4th down and 7 yards to go. So Anderson steps up, a little bit of motion. Anderson back to pass, looking left, under some heavy pressure, already on the rush. Has to get the pass away, does so, incomplete. It'll go over on downs.
Yeah, just a high snap, and I don't know if the blitz from that outside, but they were in the backfield, and
turnover on downs.
Give Beaver some credit right there. North Sevier did a good job of moving the ball, got all the way down there to the 16-yard line, and then Beaver defense coming up with a big stand.
So yeah, the North Sevier had some nice momentum, and the Beaver defense able to step up just in a timely manner. And so on that drive, the Wolves go 26 to the 50, and then another 33 down to the 17. So 40, I don't know your math teacher, 43 yards.
Yeah.
No, it's longer than that. We'll have to redo our math. Back to pass, Roberts. And Roberts takes off running, has a lane, and trips and falls, and he'll get just a couple yards on the play.
Yeah, and he same thing. He wanted to pass. He had receivers deep, but pretty good coverage for the Wolves, and he chose to run it. And you see that a lot late in the year. Even though the field looks green, it's still grass is starting to die a little bit, and was just come up and slipped right there. He might have been able to run a little more.
So a gain of 3 for Roberts on 1st down. 2nd, 7, 1:41 left in the first. Beaver 14 with the ball. No score yet for the North Sevier Wolves. Radden around the left side, following a wall of blockers, and he's going to get 1st down yardage.
You know, that's the one thing that really impressed me tonight watching this Beaver football team is their blockers and how they get not only that first level, but they're off to the second level and really just they keep blocking until the whistle, moving downfield, and the running backs are doing a nice job of following their blockers.
Radden's first play at running back for quite a while has had a leg injury. Just had a quick score update. Grand 14, South Sevier 0, so it looks like that will remain the same. Roberts back to pass, rolling to his right. Pretty good protection. Passes away, and it's intended for Hutchings, but a little bit short. It'll be third down.
Yeah, you know, and just good coverage right there defensively in the secondary. The Wolves, big third down. If they can come up with a stop, little momentum, you know, come down and maybe get a score, make this a ball game. 14-0 right now, Beaver with the lead.
Yeah, I think I blew it, Nolan. Second down and 10. My bad.
Oh, it is second down. Yeah,
it is. My fault.
Radden picked up the first down.
He did. And I called it incorrectly, so I'm misleading you. Minute 15 left in the first. It's a handoff. Around left side, good coverage. Great individual play by the North Severe Wolves.
Yeah, that was number 45, McKay Peterson. Like you said, defensive end. He actually stood his ground and was able to shed that blocker and come up with a good tackle as he really wrapped up and brought the Beaver running back down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play, so North Severe has gathered some of their own momentum here in the first quarter. Under a minute left to play. It's 14-0. Beaver on top with the ball, but facing a third down and 10 deep in their own territory at the 29-yard line. Roberts back to pass, rolling left. Some pressure coming. The ball's away low, and the North Severe Wolves hold. It'll be 4th and 10.
Yeah, another good stop defensively for the Wolves. So if they can get a punt return right here and get some good field position, give their offense had some momentum, was able to move it down, just kind of sputtered there once they got it down to the 16.
For the Beavers.
So I'm sorry.
I was just going to say we talked a little bit about injuries, and Beavers got a couple kids out, and North Severe with one, and Snyder's been out for the Wolves and back in, and now Casey Anderson for the Wolves is out, and that's hopefully it looks like they're just taping his hand up, but they need him back in the game.
Punt by Roberts. It's a nice high punt, takes a bounce at 30-yard line, and definitely takes a bounce for the Beavers inside down to the 10-yard line. And it'll be not the best field position for the Wolves.
No, just a good high punt, and I thought that Snyder was able to maybe come up and get that, and just it was able to fall a little short before he could get there, and then he did a smart thing at that point, just got away from it, but it took a long Beaver bounce, and
we're going to watch this on the replay.
Instead of good field position, it puts the Wolves really deep now.
I think he thought the coverage was a little closer than it was. We have a timeout on the field. Timeout for the Beavers. We'll take it as well and be back after this.
Hunters and fishing enthusiasts love to visit Ray's 66B store in Beaver because it makes every excursion a success. You'll find everything you need, including an excellent variety of grocery items and snacks, top-grade Trop Arctic motor oil to help your car's engine last longer, clean-running Phillips 66 gasoline, and even diesel fuel. That's why Ray's 66 has been the only stop for any road trip. Ray's 66B store is open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week at 290 South Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School.
FM Monroe, 100.5 on your FM dial.
So North Severe will have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 10-yard line. And Nolan, talk to us about players of the game for the North Severe Wolves.
Well, players of the game are sponsored by Gunnison Market. Gunnison Market is excited to sponsor the North Severe Wolves player of the game. Stop by the deli for lunch and get a burrito, chicken tenders, corn dog, or pizza pocket with potato logs and a 32-ounce drink. Try their delicious Chester fried chicken, where you can get a 10-piece meal deal. The deli always offers freshly sliced deli meats and side dishes. Gunnison Market's located at 520 South Main in Gunnison. And the award is sandwich, chips, and a drink for the player of the game.
Appreciate them. Great sponsors, have been for years. 25 seconds left in the first. North Severe trying in a deep hole, going to try to get out of it. They're down 14-0. Anderson back to pass. Anderson looking left under heavy pressure in the end zone, throws the ball up and out of bounds. Smart play by Fisher Anderson.
Yeah, that was smart, just getting rid of it and throwing it out of bounds. It looked like the Wolves were trying to set up a screen pass right there, and Beaver read it perfectly, and there was just no place to go with the football other than throw it away.
Well, and when Anderson actually tossed that ball, that was an oh-no moment because it looked like it was going to be coming. I was like, that one's trouble, but it was well out of bounds.
Yeah.
So now the Wolves with the 2nd down and 10, 19 seconds left in the quarter. Not much of a breeze to speak of. Kind of a quiet night here in Salina. Anderson now under center. Has a player in motion. And almost got a defensive offsides on that one. Anderson, back to pass under heavy pressure, has to duck, gets away from the players. Nice job, continues to run across the 10. Ooh, he's hit hard at about the 11-yard line. I'm not sure he was down. He landed on the Beaver player,
yeah, he got
but they
up
called
like
him
maybe
down
he
anyway.
wasn't down, but yeah, Beaver just in the backfield, and Anderson doing a good job of just avoiding the tackle in the backfield, and was able to make something positive and pick up 2, maybe 3 yards on that play.
So that'll do it for the first quarter of play. We'll be back with second quarter action. Beaver leads 14-0.
Serving Beaver County residents and I-15 travelers, South Creek Shell in Beaver offers everything from a Burger King restaurant, gas and snacks, to fitting your vehicle with a brand new set of tires. South Creek Shell stocks a full line of dependable Michelin and Bridgestone tires with over 1,200 tires in stock. Whether you need a new set of tires, flat tire repair, pinpoint balancing, snacks, or gas, stop by the South Creek Shell at the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. South Creek Shell is a proud sponsor of Beaver High School athletics.
Service is important on any insurance policy, whether it's auto, home, life, or health insurance, and you can count on your Beaver area Good Neighbor State Farm agent, Brent Stapley, to give you the best service possible. Whether you have a claim or just need information about insurance, your State Farm agent is there with the Good Neighbor service we're famous for. See State Farm agent Brent Stapley in Beaver for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 438-5451, 438-5451.
You're listening to live sports action on KMXD FM Monroe, 100.5 FM.
A big 3rd down and 10 for the North Sevier Wolves at their own about the 13-yard line. They've got a 3rd down and 7. And it'll be Anderson in the shotgun as we start second quarter play. It's 14-0, Beavers on top here in North Sevier. Senior night and the last game of the regular season. Anderson in the backfield, goes back to pass, rolls right, heavy pressure for Anderson. Screen pass away, and the ball comes out, and that might have been good for first down yardage, but incomplete.
Yeah, that one was thrown right to Preston Snyder, and he still may be a little bit hurting from before. I don't know if he was cramping up or not, but that one hit him kind of in the hands, and it's a ball that normally he catches right there, and just not able to haul that one in.
So the Beavers hold, and North Sevier in a punting situation. Roberts will be back for the Beavers right at midfield. Snap is back. It's a great snap. Kick is up, and a nice, the nose turns over. Goes all the way back to the 46-yard line, and I think it's Leos with the ball. Leos will get across midfield. That's Young. Young to about the 43-yard line.
Just a really good high punt. Preston Snyder, like you said, ball turned over nicely, and just a really high punt. And Rocky Brinkhurst down there, first one down there, making the stop for the Wolves.
So we did get a score from the South Summit North Summit game, end of 1, South Summit 3, North Summit 0. So a defensive battle up.
Close game. Yeah.
I'm not sure where is that game being played.
I'm not sure either.
It's at South Summit, so that's in Camas. So the Beavers start with great field position on the 43, handoff up the middle, but not much there. North Sevier's been stingy in the middle.
Yeah, doing a nice job up front. The Wolves, Branson Honeycutt, number 50 right there, and Casey Anderson, 59, playing defensive tackle for the Wolves. But Hutchings, just another big back. Beavers got some big backs, and they run hard.
Yeah, the three-headed monster, and then you add in Radden and Leos, and they've got a talented group of running backs. Roberts, the leading rusher among the team. Handoff to Smith. Smith quickly up the middle, and he's got a big lane down to the 30-yard line and inside the 30 at the 29.
That time, Peyton Thurston for the Wolves in there. Smith, once again, running hard, and those linemen up front doing a nice job of opening holes, and those running backs are hitting them hard.
9 yards. It'll be a first down and 10 for the Beavers at the 29-yard line. Split to the left is Fales. And Leos in the backfield. Now a full backfield for Roberts. Option left side, pitch out to Hutchings. Hutchings follows a blocker, breaks a tackle inside the 20, puts on a burst of speed, 15-10. And Hutchings is going to dive in for the 1-yard line.
What an effort. Hutchings was, he ran, he lowered his shoulder, he was hit there at the 5-yard line, and he was able to get right to the goal line, and then he went up and over, and I thought he was going to get in, and then he was knocked out in the last second right there by Brooks Mickelson.
So the nose of the ball on the goal line. So Great effort by Hutchings on a beautiful run. They had a chance to stop him a little bit sooner, but he made a nice move, able to get free. Now with balls first and goal at the 1, hand off to Hutchings. Hutchings will go in for the touchdown.
Once again, Beaver, that ground game is pretty powerful once they get that run game going, and they do a good job of mixing it up both inside and outside, and they found some success right there to the outside, which then opened it up on the inside again for the touchdown.
So for the Beavers, it'll be the Red Baron for the extra point. I'm getting rude text from the fans. The Red Baron back to kick. The kick is up and touchdown. It's 21-0 when we come back.
When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
Action on KMXD FM Monroe, 100.5 on your FM dial.
So the Beavers on that possession, they have a short field. They go 43 yards, and they do so in about a minute and 40 seconds, and they lead 21-0. And the Beavers looking strong.
They are. I'm very impressed with this Beaver football team. Obviously undefeated in the region and playing for a region championship here in that first round bye. They're going to be a team that everyone's going to be watching for.
Kickoff by LeBaron. Deep kick can be taken at the 10. Bounces past, and it's going to stop. Oh, stop at the 2-yard line. And that's trouble for the North Sevier Wolves. Trying to get loose. Can't do it. Is able to go backwards. That was just an unfortunate bounce for the Wolves.
Yeah, that's football. It doesn't ever bounce real true. It's not like a baseball, and sometimes they don't even bounce true. But just a tough way to start right here. They're
Looks like
deep in their own territory. Yeah,
it's about the 4, and so it might be. It's hard to tell. We're a long ways away. I would guess the 4-yard line, and it is the 4. And tough for the Wolves, as it took kind of an awkward bounce on the kickoff, took away from the receiver. It wasn't really the receiver's fault, and then died right inside the 5. So now Anderson under center. And motion for the Wolves. Anderson's going to sneak ahead, and he saw some balls loose on the field, and Anderson able to sneak ahead and get it back.
Fortunate right there, just going under center, quarterback sneak, try to get him some more room right there, and had a little bit of an opening, and then the ball, I don't know if someone punched it out from behind or what happened.
It looks like that's exactly what happened, and we're watching the replay on the sideline cam on local10.tv, and we might be able to see exactly what happened. But it works out as a first down. It's the fumble-Ruski play as Fisher recovered his own fumble. Yeah. He didn't really ever stop running, which is why he was able to pick it up. And so now the first down and 10. Anderson, hands off, and it's up the middle. And trying to catch a number. We're a bit away. I think it was 44, I believe. Yeah, Porter with the ball carry.
Porter had a great game last week against South Sevier. I think the very first play the Wolves ran against South Sevier went for a touchdown. It got called back. It was a play that was questionable, and it didn't really even have an impact on the play, but it did get called back. But he had a good game, and he ran hard last week.
Second down, 8 yards to go. So a gain of 2 on first down. Anderson under center. Anderson rolls to his right, hands off to number 20, and he goes around the right side. I believe it's 20, wasn't it?
28.
28. That one's a hard one for me.
It is.
But Thurston with the rush.
Yeah, it looks like 28, but it's got a crease right there where makes it look like a 0 where the 8 is. So.
All right, so it still looks like 20. I'm looking at it. It's an 8, though. I can see it now as he runs on the field. That's an invisible 8. So it'll be third down and 3 yards to go for the Wolves. They have the ball on their own 26-yard line. They're down 21-0, 9:34 left in the first half of play.
This series, they started with Fisher under center, and they've stayed with him under center. They've been in shotgun this whole game until this drive here.
So Anderson hands off to Porter. Porter will go around the left side. First down yardage for North Sevier.
First
You know, that's the one thing North Sevier needs to understand right now is you're not going to make up 21 points in one play. It's just going to have to be one play at a time, keep the chains moving, block up front, and then just try to find those holes and keep those chains moving.
Well, before the game, when we talked to the North Sevier coach, he talked about the fact is that they jab you and jab you and jab you, and then they break something, and that's a good philosophy for the Wolves as well, as they've seen some good sustained running and passing in this first half so far. Now Anderson moves back to the shotgun. And motion for number 81, that's Rasmussen. Anderson back to pass, has a receiver to the 40-yard line, makes a move, and can't get away, but a good gain on first down.
Yeah, right there, Preston Snyder just coming from the backside, just running a drag route across the middle, and Anderson finds him, and I thought he was maybe going to turn it upfield when he caught it, but he tried to get around the edge right there, and Beaver doing a nice job of not letting him get outside and get any more yards.
He had a nice lane. If he could have broken that last tackle, he had a nice lane out to the right side. So it'll be second down and 3, 8:30 left in the first half. Again, 21 for Beaver, no score yet for the Wolves. 2 receivers right for the Wolves, and Anderson will be in the shotgun. Porter behind him. Now motion, and the ball's loose on the ground, and it looks like North Sevier recovers.
Yeah, right there, not sure exactly what happened if the snap came a little sooner than Fisher was not expecting that snap right there and hit him in the hands and then able to recover it. But that's a big loss right there when you're not able to run the play you want, and now it's a big third down coming up for the Wolves.
So now split out to the left are 3 receivers as they stack them out there. Porter and Anderson in the shotgun. Third down and 7. Just under 8 minutes left in the half. Anderson back to pass under pressure. Gets around the corner. Has a deep pass away. Has a receiver there, and it's going to be incomplete and almost completed. And a great, boy, you can see why he's a baseball pitcher, as he threw that ball long on the run.
He did right there, and he had Brooks Mickelson. I think he thought it was going to come a little short, and he did the right thing at that point, thinking I need to just stop and go up and get it, and the ball just sailed a little bit, and he was just not able to bring that one in. It went a little bit high over his head.
So he fourth down for the Wolves, 7:37 left. And I think in an obvious punting situation, deep in their own territory, so the Wolves drive stalls on this one. Snap is back. It's a great snap. Kick is up, and it's going to be an end-over-end on the right side. Going to hit out at the 30-yard line. No chance for a return. Not a bad kick for the Wolves.
No, not a bad kick at all, and I think if you're the Wolves, you'll take that because last time they had a pretty good return. It was set up to block well. Rocky Brinkhurst just did a nice job of making the tackle, but this time there's no chance of a return.
So North Sevier started on their own 4, and now the Beavers will start. It looks like on their 32-yard line. So it did change the field position as the Wolves started deep in that hole, and the Beavers will start on their own 34.
And they're saying it looks like there was a flag on the play. I didn't see the flag, but I just seen the signal from the white hat, and he signaled face mask on North Sevier, so that's going to tack on, I'm guessing, 15 yards at the end of the return.
Now it might. I think they're trying to decide whether it's going to be it might be pre-possession.
There's a flag on the far side now. You can see it. So
if it's pre-possession, then it will be, and that is what's going to happen. Looks like the punt team's back out on the field for the Wolves, as the Beavers will say, no, we'll try that again. Not a bad punt for the Wolves, but the mistake with the face mask is going to be costly.
Yeah, it is going to be costly because they kicked the ball out of bounds. There's no return, and now it moves them back, and they've got to kick the ball again.
So now it looks like we'll try to, and it's going to be just a 5-yard face mask, actually, so kind of an incidental face mask. And so the Beavers didn't like the spot, so look at another chance. So once again, the snap comes back. A little high snap, received well, though, by Snyder. The kick is up, but it's going to go off the side of his foot, out of bounds. And the Beavers made a good decision in accepting that penalty.
Yeah, that's going to turn about a 25-yard difference right there from what the kick was previous to the penalty. And so that's a huge blow right there for the Wolves, as they were going to be able to have pretty good field possession defensively and put Beaver in a long field, and now they give them a short field on Beaver's going to take over on their own what, 42-yard line?
42. So that 5-yard penalty resulted in a 28-yard change in field position. So Beavers start in Wolf territory at the 42-yard line. 7:27 left in the half. They lead 21-0 over the Wolves. And Roberts in at quarterback. Roberts back to pass under heavy pressure, scrambles, finds an opening across the line of scrimmage, breaks a tackle across the 40-35, and taken down at about the 33-yard line.
You know, that's one thing I've noticed right here. When Beaver does want to go pass, North Sevier's done a good job in the secondary covering guys, but they're leaving that open. And with Roberts' legs as a threat, and he's a good runner, you've got to have someone keying on him at all times because he'll tuck it and go.
Yeah, Roberts leads the Beavers in rushing on the season. Roberts back to pass and another opportunity to rush. Now the ball's clear to Smith. Smith in the backfield into the secondary near the 10-yard line as he moves into the red zone.
And right there, Roberts, stepped up in the pocket and hit Smith. Just a nice pass catch. And Beaver's going to go to a hurry up. It's a good opportunity for them to practice some things here. You know, you might get in a situation in the playoffs where you've got to go to a hurry up type offense, and so that's what they're doing here.
So no huddle offense. Roberts in the shotgun. Roberts hands off to Leos. Leos around the right side, following a wall of blockers. Boy, and he's going to be hit by Anderson and taken back.
Yeah, good job right there of Anderson making the tackle, and still 5 yards after that. You know, maybe even more.
Yeah, we'll call it six yards on first.
Yeah, good first down play.
Yeah, and you can see the wall of blockers that Leos was following. Pretty effective there. So it'll be 2nd down and 4. Roberts back to pass, looking left. Side slaps the tackler, goes the other way, and looking for the end zone. And Roberts gets in for the touchdown.
That's all Roberts right there. Once again, just going back to pass, and he is such a threat to run the football. And he just he went up the middle and then bounced it out to the outside and was able to get in for the score.
So a 6-yard run for Matt Roberts, 7-yard run for Matt Roberts. Statman Dave corrects me. That's why he's around.
That's good that we appreciate him too.
So go ahead.
Another thing here that I'm impressed with this Beaver team is their kicking game. You know, they've got a good kicker.
And you jinxed him. The PAT no good for the Red Baron. It's 27-0 when we come back.
If there's a community improvement project in the works, you will usually find many of our employees in the middle of it, doing what they can to help out. They're hometown people, just like you. They belong to service groups, church groups, and other community service organizations that work to make the hometowns we serve better places to live. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
KMXD FM Monroe, 100.5 on your FM dial.
So Nolan Anderson jinxes the Beaver kicker and starts talking about how good he is. Then he misses a very rare miss for extra
just
point.
Watching the warm-ups and the way he's been kicking them high, and every kicker has one they miss once in a while. But that's the thing that's impressive with these guys is they not only have a good field goal extra point kicker, place kicker, but their kickoff team. Different kicker, but he kicks the ball deep, and it's put North Sevier in deep field position every time with a long field to go.
So Walter LeBaron set to kick for the Beavers. And he'll kick off, kick is up, and a short kick, kind of a pooch kick. And the ball's on the ground at the 20-yard line and wisely picked up by the North Sevier Wolves.
Yeah, and that looked to me like a kick that was designed right there. Let's try to kick it over that second line of return men and try to get it in front of those deep guys, and maybe we can get down there and cover it up. And once again, Beaver right now practicing, trying some different things that, they may have to use in the playoffs.
So North Sevier will start at their own 21-yard line. They're down by 4 scores, and so they're going to want to get some momentum quickly before halftime. 6 minutes left in the half. Just a reminder, players of the game coming up at the end of this one for the Beavers, Mike's Food Town, Beaver Valley Chevron, and players of the game for the Wolves, North Sevier Market, the Gunnison Market, player of the game. So Anderson moves back to shotgun and puts a man in motion. Anderson back to pass under heavy pressure, gets it away, and nice, completed across the 30 to the 35-yard line, breaks a tackle, and cross to the 40-yard line. Call it the 39, first down for the Wolves.
Yeah, just a real quick, just a tight end release right there. Snyder over the middle, and once again, Snyder able to show what he can do. Once he catches the ball, he's able to elude one tackler and pick up good yards after the catch.
Snyder playing on his last home game of his career. He's a senior, as is Anderson. So the two players have done a great job. Anderson stays in the shotgun. He's got Porter behind him. And it's a handoff around the left side, and well played by the Beavers by Dylan Smith.
Yeah, Dylan Smith just not fooled at all right there as North Sevier trying to run that inside reverse counter play. You know, they get used to running with motion. They'd come back, and Dylan Smith just staying home and doing a nice job of playing assignment football right there.
So it'll be a loss of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 14. Bringing the play in for the Wolves is McKay Peterson. And the Beavers were, last year, they had a little more success perhaps, but a very young team. Almost everyone came back. And the Wolves will be the same with a lot of returning players. So Anderson will change formation. He'll go out in the receiver spot. Now he comes back to quarterback, back to pass, looking to his right, has the receiver. It's going to be intercepted by Brennan Hutchings at the 48-yard line. Hutchings around the 40, and he's going to be taken down by Anderson, but not till he gets down by about the 22.
Yeah, and that ball just got away from him. He was trying to throw that to Mickelson on just kind of a little deep comeback to the inside, and the ball sailed, throwing it behind him and right to Hutchings.
And Hutchings returns it from the 48 all the way down to the 21. And so a 27-yard return for senior Brennan Hutchings. And now Matt Roberts has another chance, already up 27-0, as they have a chance to add another one on the turnover.
Yeah, and the Wolves bringing in Braden Johnson now to play the corner position on that left side of the defense.
And it's a handoff to Hutchings. Hutchings back to pass. I think he changed his mind, decided to run. And he goes around the corner. He's going to get a couple yards. And I did not see a receiver out there, but he was definitely
It looked like if he wanted to pass, though, he had the time. It was set up well and just kind of looking right there and decided there's nobody there. I'm just going to take it and run. And pretty well-designed play by the Beavers.
We're going to have to look at this on the replay on local10.tv and see, because I believe one of the North Sevier Wolves tackled the receiver. At the line of scrimmage. So I mean, it's a legal play because it's a running play.
That could be because he looked like he was looking for a receiver the whole time.
So we'll try to take a look at it. And nope, I don't see a tackle, just misplay. And then Roberts ahead, but he's going to lose yardage. Nice job, nice penetration by the Wolves.
Yeah, Casey Anderson and Cody Woodhouse right there defensively with a big stop. So once again, a big 3rd down play here for the Wolves defensively.
So Radden takes the loss on that one. 3rd down and 7, 4:24 and counting in this first half of play. Split to the left is Fales and Hutchings. Roberts hands off to Radden. Radden right side following a blocker. And he's going to get near 1st down yardage. And I'd say he probably is inside the 10.
Yeah, I believe he got the 1st down.
So that will be 1st and goal for the Beavers as the ball moves down to the, we'll see. They're going to take a look at it. And it is a 1st down. And we'll see where the officials, we couldn't tell exactly where the spot is. It looks like it's outside the 10, though, so the Beavers have a chance.
Yeah, they have a chance. It looks like to get a 1st down in North Sevier. Was it Beaver with the timeout?
And we'll take it as well, 27-0 when we come back.
Sensitive, gentle, and personal service are all words that describe Beaver Family Dental. Dr. David S. Howard, Shanna, Shawnee, and Jody are committed to ensuring that you have teeth that look good, feel good, and last a lifetime. Beaver Family Dental invests time and money in staying up to date on all the latest procedures and techniques that can help improve your self-esteem and change the shape of your smile. Call 438-2931 or visit their new office at 55 North, 400 East in Beaver. Beaver Family Dental, where smiles begin.
FM Monroe, 100.5 FM.
So it'll be 1st down and goal, ball at the 10-yard line. As they reset the teams, the officials talking about it for a second.
And it looks like, they can pick up that 1st down. We talked about it, but it'll be within 6 inches maybe of the goal line.
I'm not
for
even
first
sure.
Down.
Yeah, I'm not even sure that's possible. The ball's right at the 10. There may be an inch. So I've never seen that happen in football where you get a 1st down like that. So Roberts in the shotgun now with that 1st down and 10. And Roberts keeps it himself, breaks a tackle, goes near the goal line. He's going to be stopped short of the goal at the 6-yard line. Gain of 4.
Snyder for Beaver right there with a huge block. he just he knocked the North Sevier player right completely out of the way and freed up Roberts right there on that run, and just a nice job up front blocking.
So it'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 6-yard line. The Beavers can get a first, but it's going to be very close. Roberts in the shotgun now for Beaver. Roberts looking over the middle, passes away, and it's complete. Touchdown for Dylan Smith. No, that is Fails. Tavin Fails with a touchdown.
Yeah, just a little quick slant right there out of his slot position, and a nice throw by Roberts for the touchdown for Beaver.
So it's an 8-yard touchdown, 6-yard touchdown run, 8-6 for 6 yards. And we're at the 3:23. The Beavers move to a 5-score lead. And the kicker, the Red Baron, Keaton Fells, in the game for the Beavers with the PAT try. Snap is down, the kick is up. And this one, another one kind of left, but it went through. 34-0 when we come back.
The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Dave Menti, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioner Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hallingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
FM Monroe, 100.5 on your FM dial.
So the Beavers continued some dominance. 34-0 is the score, and it'll be LeBaron for another one. The Beavers have a short field on that one after the change of possession with that punt, and the Beavers go up by the score of 34-0.
And North Sevier got switched up their deep man this time. They brought Riley Ogden, the freshman, back in, and it looks like Snyder's going to be out, and then they've switched spots with him and Peyton Thurston.
Ball's taken at the 12-yard line. It's returned to the right side. Nice blockage, but the Beavers able to get in there. And that's about the second time where we've seen a nice lane that just a little burst of speed there.
Yeah, and it closes quick. Beavers fast.
So then the Wolves will start on their own 21-yard line, and they've got 3 minutes and 18 seconds to work with. And for the Wolves, Nolan, this game a little out of hand, but the Wolves trying to gather some momentum as they not only play for the second half, but also for the rest of the season.
Yeah, they've still want to try to get some momentum and get something positive going as they do go to Summit Academy next week and play in that first round of the playoffs.
So Anderson in the shotgun, 3:18 left in the half, 34-0. Anderson, look to his right, he's under heavy pressure, and he's going to go down deep in the backfield. He'll get his forward progress. But he turned right into an oncoming rusher.
Yeah, there was someone come from his right side, and he turned to his left, and there was someone on the left side too. So there was just no place to go other than he probably should have went right down where he was at and not lost so many yards.
Boy, not a great spot for Anderson as they marked that clear down where he landed. And I thought the contact was made, I believe, quite a bit farther upfield. I'm going to look at it right here. And no, the sixth spot's about right.
Yeah, it is.
As Anderson took off running backwards, and I thought the spot was about 6-7 yards, but had he just gone down, it would have been there. So Anderson facing a big 2nd down and 25-ish. Anderson back to pass. No, he's going to run around the right side, designed run, has the corner, and he gets out of bounds near the 14-yard line. And he's taken out of bounds by Tyler Griffiths on this right side.
Yeah, and that was just a straight run right there designed for Anderson to get to the outside. And, other than a big, huge loss on first down, a pretty good run right there, 2nd down to get about 6 yards.
So the ball's got to get out to the 31-yard line for a first down. The ball's currently at the 13, so it's going to be 3rd down and 18 yards for the North Sevier Wolves.
Right here you definitely want to try to get the first down with 1:45 and the clock ticking, but looks like North Sevier's going to call a timeout.
We'll take it as well, 34-0 when we come back.
Beaver Sport & Pawn has Southern Utah's largest collection of firearms, including new, used, and hard-to-find weapons. Beaver Sport & Pawn also has ammo, fishing and camping gear, tools, books, boots, antiques, and much, much more. As always, Beaver Sport & Pawn offers free advice on any subject. Come visit Beaver Sport and Pawn at 91 North Main in Beaver or call 438-2100. That's 438-2100. Beaver Sport and Pawn is happy to support Beaver High School athletics on the Beaver Sports Network. Go Beavers!
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up.
Welcome back on the Beaver Sports Network, and a big thanks to Walt upstairs. We call him DeWalt. And the Eye in the Sky, Scott McDonald on the sideline camera. Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, both on KSVC as well as on Local10.tv. Of course, you can watch this game back, so if anybody wants to tune in afterwards, you just go to Local 10 and access the archives. You can watch this game back and listen to the sweet sounds of Nolan Anderson as I try to pitch in a little.
Yeah.
Third down and 18. And Dwald, I turned you back up. Sorry, man. Little technical difficulties caused by me. Anderson in the shotgun with that 3rd and 18. Anderson back to pass, rolling left. He's got some nice protection. The pass is away, and it's almost complete. And once again, it was to Snyder, and you got to credit the Beaver defender with the hand on it.
Yeah, I think Snyder had it, and it was number 32, I think, right there, stuck his hand in and knocked it away. It looked to me like he was catching it and turning upfield, and all of a sudden the ball bounced out. So
yeah,
it wouldn't have been enough for a first down, but at the same time it would have given him a little
room, though.
He had some room.
I think he might have made it.
It definitely keeps him out of the end zone on the punt right here.
So punt formation for the Wolves with 1:37 left, and the kick is up and a little bit off the side of the foot. It's going to go out of bounds at inside the 30-yard line. So tough spot, tough break for the Wolves as that ball's going to be marked out the 31-yard line. That was right where the line of scrimmage, where the first down would have been.
Yep, right there. The ball just come off the side of his foot, and it gives Beaver excellent field position on the 30-yard line with 1:32 to go in the half.
So now the Beavers come back in with their offense on the field. They lead 34-0, minute and a half left in the first half. Snap is back for Roberts, rolling to his right, good protection, passes away, wide open receiver. And
he had 2 receivers wide open, one down the middle of the field and one on the sideline there. And
I'm not sure if that slipped out of his hand or it's kind of a weird. Did you see what happened, Statman Dave? Might have been deflected.
That's what I'm wondering, if it wasn't deflected by the way that it kind of come out there. But definitely a blown coverage right there that time by the Wolves, and 2 guys wide open.
2nd down and 10. Roberts now under center. Throws Hutchings in motion. Hutchings with the pitch around the right side, has a wall blocker, but there comes the Wolves. Nice play by the defense. Hutchings be able to get past 1, but not the 2nd, and it'll be third down.
Yeah, Preston Snyder right there coming up, making it a good stop defensively.
And
this is kind of a pride check here for the Wolves defensively. You definitely don't want Beaver to score here right before the half.
So it's 34-0. And it's a handoff up the middle. Roberts is going to take it, cuts back twice, and he's going to go in for the touchdown.
Yeah, Roberts did a nice job of just juking guys as he was bouncing to the right, and the over pursuit of the Wolves not being able to break down and make a tackle. And Roberts did a nice job of keeping his feet alive and being shifty on his feet, getting in the score right there.
So the Red Baron Keaton Fells will be in to add another extra point on this one. The Beavers up 40-0 as we near halftime. Braxton Wilson with the hold. Snap is down, the kick is up, and again left. This one good. It's 41-0 when we come back.
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. You'll also appreciate their newly remodeled modern restrooms and Eager Beaver touchless car wash that offers the newest in car wash technology. And, of course, stop in Dairy Queen anytime for a variety of meal deals and irresistible ice cream treats. Visit Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen at the I-15 South exit in Beaver.
Live sports action on KMXD FM Monroe, 100.5 FM.
Welcome back. Scott Langford, Nolan Anderson, Walt Kirksick, Scott McDonald, and of course, our illustrious leader, Statman Dave, standing by for his halftime performance. Appreciate him being here. And it's 51 seconds left in the half. Beavers with a commanding 41 lead over the 41-0 lead over the North Sevier Wolves. So I just sent a text out to the Mid-Utah radio announcers, and I accidentally reversed the score. So
that'll be a shocker.
they'll be announcing the wrong score, but I think I corrected it. So it'll be Walter LeBaron with the kickoff. Kicks from the 40-yard line. The kick is up. This one is a high, deep kick taken at about the 8-yard line. Nice run, nice lane again, but there's the Beavers again with that shuts down.
Yeah, is that
Keaton Fells?
Yep. And he's been there almost every time, it seems.
Well, no, he gets almost every kickoff. And what happened is Fells is actually he's the field goal kicker, but on the kickoffs he's done kickoffs for 2 years, but Fells unable to stay back and be the safety zone, safety man, safety valve, and so they've let him just roam. And LeBaron, who is a younger kicker who kicks just as well as Fells, and allows Fells to roam.
Fells has done a great job in coverage of getting down on those kickoffs.
So now the Wolves with 45 seconds left. Anderson sends a man in motion. Back to pass, rolling left. Pass is complete. And, a shoestring tackle, or it might have gone for a ways.
Yeah, Fells again right there. Just doing a nice job. He dove right there at Snyder's feet and was able to trip him up. About a 7-yard gain on that pass play.
Yeah, one of the big bright spots for the Wolves is the passing of Anderson and Snyder. That combination's been one of the main bright spots for the Wolves in this first half.
Yeah, it has. And Mickelson too's had some nice catches.
2nd down and 4. 10 seconds left in the half. This will probably be the last play of the first half. Anderson rolls to his right, has a receiver. It's going to be out of his reach, but there'll be time for another play. 4 seconds left in the clock.
Yeah, right here you just hook and ladder.
Pull one
anything
up.
You can try to get a score here before the half.
Yeah, you do one of those BYU Hail Marys. So number 45 will come get the call from the coach. It's McKay Peterson to bring the play in the sideline. So one last attempt for the Wolves. I guess they get one more, but that'd be a quick pass.
It would be really tough, yeah.
So Anderson stays in the shotgun with Porter behind him. And the Wolves take their time. Anderson now back to pass, rolling to his right. Got some pressure coming. Hit as he throws. The ball's up in the air, and it's going to be complete for the North Sevier Wolves. And it's Brennan Hutchings on coverage. But once again, there's number 15, Preston Snyder.
Yeah, that was a big pass play right there, and Snyder just doing a good job of going up and getting that ball and making a nice catch right there to end the half.
So that'll do it. It's halftime, and of course that means it is the New Charter University halftime, and we'll have a lot more about New Charter University when we come back.
The results are in. Beaver Valley Hospital is ranked number 1 in support of Beaver High School athletics. They also rank number 1 in providing first-rate health care at a reasonable cost and offer a full range of services, including emergency and inpatient support, home health, and even hospice. The hospital food is prepared fresh daily, and people even like it. Beaver Valley Hospital also has an outstanding long-term care facility that helps take care of your loved ones who could use some compassionate assistance. Beaver Valley Hospital, with a staff and doctors you can trust.
Scott and Lori Robinson and the employees of Beaver Drug and Gift are lifetime supporters of Beaver High School. Beaver Drug and Gift is a full-service hometown pharmacy that provides personalized information about your medications, as well as insurance information, and can even help you understand Medicare Part D benefits. Beaver Drug and Gift has a wide range of gift ideas and a full-service floral department for gifts for any occasion. For friendly and professional service, visit your neighbors of Beaver Drug and Gift at 98 North Main or call 438-2470. Beaver Drug and Gift, proud supporters of Beaver High School.
For experienced help when buying or selling real estate, Coldwell Banker Advantage of Beaver is a wise choice. Local real estate broker Gary Brown can assist you in residential, commercial, or recreational properties. Call Coldwell Banker Advantage Realty in Beaver, 438-7777.
Majestic Financial Services in Beaver is an accounting firm that offers payroll, income tax preparation, and bookkeeping services for individuals and businesses. For an accounting firm you can trust, call Majestic Financial Services in Beaver, 438-7777.
Dairy Farmers of America is a proud supporter of Beaver High School. For the very best at cheese products direct from the factory, visit the Chalet at DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. They carry a nice selection of cheese, including fresh curd, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Swiss, and Colby. Stop in and check out their wide variety of cheese gift boxes and crafts, too. And they offer shipping. Visit their website at dfamilk.com and click on DFA Mart and then on the picture of the Beaver store. That's DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver.
For gas, snacks, and dependable service on your car or truck, visit Eagles Landing Flying J and High Country Chevron in Beaver. Mark Yardley and the staff offer convenience items, groceries, fountain drinks, sandwiches, and other goodies. You'll also find a full line of gifts and souvenirs, as well as your favorite gas and oil products. Stop by both locations at the North I-15 interchange in Beaver, High Country Chevron, and Eagles Landing Flying J. Happy to support Beaver High School sports.
Hi, this is Len at Fish Lake Lumber Ace Hardware, where I'd like to welcome you to our new paint studio, where we offer Valspar, Clark & Kensington, and Royal paints for your painting experiences. Clark & Kensington is rated #1 in customer reports. We also have a new setup of paint sundry items to make your painting experiences as easy and fun as possible. I'd like to welcome you all to come out and check out our new facility.
FM Monroe.
Your
100.5 on your FM dial.
And unique.
It's the new Charter University halftime show from North
We
Sevier.
will
Scott
now-
Langford, Nolan Anderson, and of course Walt Kirksick, Scott McDonald. And it's 41-0, Beavers on top here in North Sevier, but it's the new Charter University halftime. New Charter University gives you the freedom to study wherever you wish and wherever you want,
the cheerleaders.
and with real degrees for real life. Enroll today at new.edu. So New Charter University, an environment in which you can grow at your own speeds. Appreciate them sponsoring our halftime. And Nolan, as we take a look at this, there's been some bright spots for the Wolves, but the Beavers come in ranked second, and they're in the mix, one of 2 or 3 teams really expected to compete for the state championship for a reason.
Yeah, I've been really impressed. This is the first time I've actually had a chance to watch the Beaver football team, and they've got size, they've got speed, they've got guys that can run. They can throw the ball as well, and defensively, North Sevier's been able to move the ball at times, but then when they need to, the defense tightens up and has been able to hold North Severe scoreless so far this first half.
So it's halftime, 41-0. Let's take a look at our possessions real quick. The Beavers opened with an impressive drive starting on their own 37-yard line after a good return by Colton Leos, and that was capped off by a 1-yard run by Dylan Smith, PAT by the Red Baron Keaton Fells, and 7-0, and that was with 10:22 left in the first. After a fumble by the North Sevier Wolves, the Beavers marched 36 yards, and it was a 9-yard run by Tice Radden and another PAT by Fales. The next score, the Wolves kind of did some nice things at that 14-0 juncture and held the Beaver to 2 punts, but then the Beavers got the ball back on the 43 after a North Sevier punt, and it was Brendan Hutchings with a 1-yard run at the 10:41 mark of the second quarter, kind of breaking this one open at the 21-0 mark.
Yeah, I thought North Sevier had a chance when they got down 14-0, was able to move the ball down to about the 16-yard line. If they're able to score right there, get some momentum, kids start to play a little harder. Yep. They think, hey, we're in this thing, and then just not able to, and then Beaver comes right back and scores on their next possession.
Well, and you bring up a great point because, high school football is such an interesting game because, you look at that, the downs just at the end of the first quarter. North Sevier starts on their own 24 and goes all the way down to the 17. And, had they scored, it'd be 14-7. This game might be different. Instead, the Beavers take the ball, and North Sevier, they take the ball on the 17. They do force a punt by the Wolves, but then after a 3-and-out for the Wolves, it was a 1-yard touchdown run for Brendan Hutchings, as I mentioned. Sorry, I covered that one already. In the second quarter, with 6:04 left, Matt Roberts with a 7-yard touchdown run. PAT no good, and the score is 27-0. A couple more touchdowns, one by Roberts passing to Tavin Fells for a 6-yard touchdown, and then a 20-yard run by Matt Roberts to cap the scoring. 41-0 at halftime. It's the new Charter University halftime when we come back.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Food Town is your friendly hometown grocer with the choicest cuts of meat prepared daily. They also go the extra mile to offer the freshest produce on a daily basis. Stop by Mike's Food Town and you'll find out about the super savings in every department. That's Mike's Food Town, located at 270 North Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School's athletic and academic programs. That's Mike's Food Town.
Hunters and fishing enthusiasts love to visit Ray's 66V store in Beaver because it makes every excursion a success. You'll find everything you need, including an excellent variety of grocery items and snacks, top-grade Trop Arctic motor oil to help your car's engine last longer, clean-running Phillips 66 gasoline, and even diesel fuel. That's why Ray's 66 has been the only stop for any road trip. Ray's 66V store is open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week at 290 South Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School.
Serving Beaver County residents and I-15 travelers, South Creek Shell in Beaver offers everything from a Burger King restaurant, gas and snacks, to fitting your vehicle with a brand new set of tires. South Creek Shell stocks a full line of dependable Michelin and Bridgestone tires with over 1,200 tires in stock. Whether you need a new set of tires, flat tire repair, pinpoint balancing, snacks, or gas, stop by the South Creek Shell at the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. South Creek Shell is a proud sponsor of Beaver High School athletics.
Service is important on any insurance policy, whether it's auto, home, life, or health insurance, and you can count on your Beaver area Good Neighbor State Farm agent, Brent Stapley, to give you the best service possible. Whether you have a claim or just need information about insurance, your State Farm agent is there with the Good Neighbor service we're famous for. See State Farm agent Brent Stapley in Beaver for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 438-5451, 438-5451. When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
If there's a community improvement project in the works, you will usually find many of our employees in the middle of it, doing what they can to help out. They're hometown people, just like you. They belong to service groups, church groups, and other community service organizations that work to make the hometowns we serve better places to live. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
FM Monroe, 100.5 FM.
Welcome back to North Sevier High School. Statman Dave here alongside Nolan Anderson. And we appreciate Scott Langford and DeWalt and Eye in the Sky, Scott McDonald, for bringing this game tonight, as well as Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom for providing the internet access. Nolan, let's talk a little bit about stats now for this game. And, you know, with the lead 41-0, you would think that the stats were blowout, but they're really not on the stat sheet. You can see North Sevier actually has more first downs than Beaver does, 14-12.
That is surprising. When you look at that, you wouldn't. When you look at the score, you definitely wouldn't expect that. But North Sevier has moved the ball at times, and like I said earlier, Beaver's defense has been real stingy when they need it to be.
Well, and when North Sevier pulled out the passing plays there, Anderson's very impressive. He's the best passer I've seen so far this season in all the schools that I've watched, and he's got a very, very nice arm and a really pretty pass.
Yeah, he's done a nice job, and those receivers, you know, Brooks Mickelson and Preston Snyder both made some nice catches for him as well.
And I understand he's also an outstanding baseball player too. So
yeah,
that arm's an asset for sure. Looking on the rush, as you mentioned just a few seconds ago, how stingy Beaver has been, only giving 24 yards to the Wolves on the ground.
Yeah, and that's been the difference. You know, a lot of times on first down, the Wolves have ended up losing yards in first down and makes it at 2nd and 15 or 2nd and 18, and sometimes just, you know, when you can't establish that run and gain any yards on first down, it makes it really tough.
Yeah, it really does get you in a bad spot right away, and they've been able to pass out of a lot of those. 154 yards through the air, very impressive night through the air for the Wolves. Beavers had 196 on the ground, but they've spread it around. Let's look at some individual efforts. Anderson, we talked about his passing, 8 for 15 for 130 yards, and Roberts, only 42 yards passing, 3 for 6. Most of theirs have been on the ground, with Hutchings 67, Roberts 51, and Dylan Smith 47 yards. For the North Sevier Wolves, Fisher Anderson getting most of the running yards, and a lot of that in scrambling situations. He's had 45 yards tonight.
Yeah, Noah Porter also, was able to pick up a couple good runs, but then when you lose yards too, it doesn't really amount to much, and that's the key right now is North Sevier's got to be able to find some ways to run the football effectively to help open up the whole offense.
That's very true. Unfortunately, for Nora Porter, many of those tackles for loss where Beavers were blitzing caught him in the backfield. That subtracts from your overall total. So he only ends up with 6, but he's probably got closer to 66.
Yeah, for sure. And, Beaver, you mentioned the 3 or 4 guys right there with big yards, but at the same time, it could be any one of those guys. They run hard. They're big, strong kids. They're fast. And up front, I've been very impressed with the Beavers up front, blocking-wise, and even the receivers. There's been times when the receivers have been downfield blocking, and you don't see that a lot. So very impressive in Beavers' ability to block.
Well, those sustained blocks you're talking about are really what gets those extra yards, 5 or 6 extra yards out of every play. And so it's very valuable to have those sustained blocks downfield that you're talking about. So that rounds out the stats. We appreciate New University for sponsoring this halftime show. Go to www.new.edu and find out about New University, how you can get an education there. We'll send it back to the studio for a few messages from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Sensitive, gentle, and personal service are all words that describe Beaver Family Dental. Dr. David S. Howard, Shanna, Shawnee, and Jody are committed to ensuring that you have teeth that look good, feel good, and last a lifetime. Beaver Family Dental invests time and money in staying up to date on all the latest procedures and techniques that can help improve your self-esteem and change the shape of your smile. Call 438-2931 or visit their new office at 55 North, 400 East in Beaver. Beaver Family Dental, where smiles begin. The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Dave Menti, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioner Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hallingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
Beaver Sport and Pawn has Southern Utah's largest collection of firearms, including new, used, and hard-to-find weapons. Beaver Sport and Pawn also has ammo, fishing and camping gear, tools, books, boots, antiques, and much, much more. As always, Beaver Sport and Pawn offers free advice on any subject. Come visit Beaver Sport and Pawn at 91 North Main in Beaver or call 438-2100. That's 438-2100. Beaver Sport and Pawn is happy to support Beaver High School athletics on the Beaver Sports Network. Go Beavers!
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. You'll also appreciate their newly remodeled modern restrooms and Eager Beaver Touchless Car Wash that offers the newest in car wash technology. And, of course, stop in Dairy Queen anytime for a variety of meal deals and irresistible ice cream treats. Visit Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen at the I-15 South exit in Beaver.
The results are in. Beaver Valley Hospital is ranked #1 in support of Beaver High School athletics. They also rank #1 in providing first-rate health care at a reasonable cost and offer a full range of services, including emergency and inpatient support, home health, and even hospice. The hospital food is prepared fresh daily, and people even like it. Beaver Valley Hospital also has an outstanding long-term care facility that helps take care of your loved ones who could use some compassionate assistance. Beaver Valley Hospital, with a staff and doctors you can trust.
Scott and Lori Robinson and the employees of Beaver Drug and Gift are lifetime supporters of Beaver High School. Beaver Drug and Gift is a full-service hometown pharmacy that provides personalized information about your medications, as well as insurance information, and can even help you understand Medicare Part D benefits. Beaver Drug and Gift has a wide range of gift ideas and a full-service floral department for gifts for any occasion. For friendly and professional service, visit your neighbors of Beaver Drug and Gift at 98 North Main or call 438-2470. Beaver Drug and Gift, proud supporters of Beaver High School.
For experienced help when buying or selling real estate, Coldwell Banker Advantage of Beaver is a wise choice. Local real estate broker Gary Brown can assist you in residential, commercial, or recreational properties. Call Coldwell Banker Advantage Realty in Beaver, 438-7777.
Majestic Financial Services in Beaver is an accounting firm that offers payroll, income tax preparation, and bookkeeping services for individuals and businesses. For an accounting firm you can trust, call Majestic Financial Services in Beaver, 438-7777.
Water or sewer connections, backhoe and trackhoe work, Carlisle can do. Good news, when you've got an excavating project, you've got a professional on your team. That's Carlisle Excavating in Salina. Give them a call at 529-7368. Write her down. That's 529-7368. Carlisle Excavating can do.
Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the New Century halftime, and you can find out a whole lot more about the first time he actually got through the hole, and he's going to get a nice return to the 30.
30, yeah, the last two times it's been to the 20-yard line, and he did a nice job right there of getting low and diving forward and getting a few extra yards right there, making sure, I think he was looking for 50 fells out of his ear hole right there.
Yes, he was. So North Sevier will take over on their own 30-yard line. First down and 10, and Ogden did a good job. A little confusion on offense, missing a lineman. And I'm wondering if they had an injury or someone.
Yeah, it looks like someone's maybe been taping up their wrist right there and didn't have someone out there, but they've got him out there now.
Anderson now in the shotgun. Motion, and Anderson hands off. And not much there. Good coverage by the Beaver defense.
Yeah, McKay Peterson doing a nice job of just being able to get back to the line of scrimmage and then going forward and making something good out of nothing right there, as Beaver had three guys right there to make the tackle.
So the North Sevier Wolves come up. The ball's at the 32-yard line. And all the starters out of the game, so this will be a little different. We've got a handoff. Ooh, Anderson, boy, he lucky corralled that one. He's going to get a short gain, but he's very fortunate as that snap came back before he was ready.
Yeah, and there's been we had one of those earlier in the game, and there's been some of those throughout the year that I think maybe sometimes you start audible and then maybe changing something. You see something different in the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's hitting you in the hands, and you better catch it.
It is the one disadvantage of the shotgun is that, that communication between the center and the quarterback. So Anderson stays in that shotgun. And Anderson back to pass, looking left. Passes away and almost complete. A little wide of his target, of course. That's a familiar target, Preston Snyder.
Yeah, Snyder right there, and able to get a hand on it, but just maybe a little bit too far out in front of him as there was defenders there, and I think Anderson expected him to continue to run and just let him a little bit too far right there.
So Snyder back to punt for the Wolves. Back for the Beavers, I believe, is Young, number 11. It appears. Hard to tell sometimes. And the kick is up. It's a high kick on the right side. And North Sevier covers it well. Nice kick out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
That's almost identical to the one they had earlier in the first half where Snyder was able to kick it, get a good bounce, and get it to go out of bounds. And then, if you remember, there was that face mask call that brought it back, and that totally changed the field position for Beaver. And that was kind of the one that really cemented the big lead at that time for Beaver.
Certainly did. It kind of led to that little flurry of touchdowns late in the half. So in at quarterback for the Beavers will be number 5, Kazan Roundy. And Roundy, a junior. Roundy back to pass, looking to his right, and has the ball away, has the receiver. It's going to be picked off by the Wolves down to the 40-yard line. And it's going to be Anderson with the interception, and he's got a lane on the right side. Goes around the 30, looking at the 25-yard line. He'll go out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Flag on the play.
North Sevier.
Yeah, a late flag right there as Fisher ran out of bounds. I don't know if that was a late hit or maybe even one of the Wolves.
I actually think the flag was down.
Was it before?
Yeah, I think it was laying there on the ground. We'll see. So we'll see what the official call is. block in the back against the Wolves, so it was on the return.
And you see that a lot on an interception right there, and people aren't used to switching from offense to defense, and then and especially where Fisher cut across the field right there and trying to get to the other sideline and block in the back. But nonetheless, a good turnover, and gives for the Wolves to be able to pick up and makes the turnover margin. Beavers got 2 of North Sevier's, and North Sevier 1, so +1 for Beaver still.
So North Sevier with one of their best field positions of the game at the 36-yard line. So a short field for Fisher Anderson and the North Sevier Wolves. Anderson hands off on the right side, and not a lot there, and a tackler to McCoy Bergstrom.
Yeah, Riley Ogden right there, just trying to just get to the right side and then cut it up inside the tight end and the tackle right there, and Beaver with a nice job defensively.
So it'll be 2nd down and 8, gain of 2 on the play. So bringing in the play from the sideline, number 28 for the Wolves. That's Thurston. Anderson now under center again. Waiting for motion. Now here comes the motion. Anderson back to pass. Has some time. Pass is up. Intended for Snyder. Little overthrown. Snyder might have held up a little, as I think that pass, had he continued running forward, that might have landed right in there.
I think he was doing such a hard job of trying to watch the ball that it slowed his run down, and not able to just continue that speed, and the ball just, kept sailing right there. If he was able to continue that speed, I think it would have been a perfect pass and catch and put him right close to the goal line.
Yep, Anderson and Snyder, the dynamic duo tonight. So it'll be 3rd down and 8 yards to go. The ball's at the...
And it's 2-down territory right here, so you don't have to pick up this 1st down all in once right here. So they need to be smart, make sure they can get enough, and set them up for the 4th down if they need to.
Anderson in the shotgun. Snap is back. Oh, will be blown down. And it looks like it's going to be a defensive call, so 5 yards for the Wolves, as that penalty will be called on Beaver.
Yeah, that's a big 5 yards right there, makes it a 3rd and short versus 3rd and long.
Yeah, it changes the whole complexion of the play calling, is that 3rd and 8 versus a 3rd and 3. So it'll be 3rd and 3, 7:32 left in the 3rd. It's Beaver 41 with no score yet for the Wolves in second half action. And we'll try to get you some score updates as we can get them from the rest of 2A. And everybody kind of looking at that North Summit South Summit game. We'll try to keep you posted. It was 3-0 South Summit at the half. I predicted a North Summit upset, so we'll see if I end up being correct. Anderson now in the shotgun. And Anderson hands off on the right side. And it's going to be near 1st down yardage at about the 26-yard line.
Yeah, looks like it. Yep, it is going to be a 1st down, and Thurston did a nice job. He was trying to get to the outside, and then he cut it back and went inside and was able to juke the Beaver defender to pick up that 1st down.
Thurston, one of the talented junior class from North Sevier High School. They'll be back next year with big numbers. It's 1st down and 10. The ball down to the 25-yard line as the Wolves near the red zone. Anderson talks to his 2 backs.
It looks like they're still missing a player, so here comes Thurston.
Thurston comes out. So the backs are going to be Porter and I think Peterson. Handoff up the middle, that's Peterson. And he'll get a short gain on the play. That's Peterson, correct?
Yes, that was McKay Peterson, and can't see the number of was it number 60 right there for Beaver with the tackle?
I don't think 60's in the game, but I can't tell the number either, so.
But I thought Peterson had a hole open right there, and it closed fast.
6 minutes left in the third, 41-0 Beaver on top at North Sevier, threatening at the 23-yard line. Anderson hands off. This one to Peterson again. Peterson breaks around the right side and is going to get a couple yards. A nice gain on second down, bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, the defensive back that time for Beaver came up and made the tackle and did what he needs to do. When a running back's coming out, you get low and hit him in the knees, and he did, and brought McKay Peterson down right there, or he might have been able to run a little bit more, pick up that 1st down.
And Peterson will come out of the game on the 3rd down and a long 3 for North Sevier. 5:22 left in the third. Clock continues to run. It's 41-0. Beaver on top. Thurston split wide to the right. And Anderson in the shotgun. Anderson takes a snap, back to pass, looking right, passes away, and it is complete to number 21 inside the 10-yard line. First down, North Sevier.
Mickelson right there just run just a little comeback right there. Went down, chopped his feet, turned around and came back, and Anderson with a nice throw and Mickelson with the good catch and picks up the first down and puts him just inside the 10, so it's first and goal.
At the 9.
At the 9, yeah. So the best field position the Wolves have had.
So the Wolves with that first and goal. And split out the left for the Wolves, number 12. That's Bringhurst. And Anderson stays in the shotgun with Porter behind him. Motion for Peterson. And Anderson rolls to his right. Oh, heavy pressure, and he's going to go down, sacked this time, as he's done a great job avoiding that all game long, but that time players from every area.
Yeah, there was 3 Beavers right there, one from the middle, one from each side, and there was no place to go, and did the smart thing that time of just tucking the ball and taking the sack, where earlier in the game he tried to avoid it and run and ended up losing yards.
So Anderson loses on that one. So it'll be second down and goal from the 15. And looks like my prediction it might be incorrect, Nolan.
Yep.
17-0 South Summit over North Summit.
South Summit's found a way to score, it looks like now.
Okay, second and goal. Anderson at the 15. Motion. Anderson hands off. There's a player in the backfield. The Beavers read it well, and another loss.
Yeah, right now, same thing. Every time North Sevier's had a chance to get something going, the defense has really stepped up for Beaver in the last 2 plays. From the 9-yard line, now they're at the 25, so they're going the wrong direction.
Yeah, and Thurston really no chance whatsoever as he was hit the minute that ball was handed off. So third down and goal from the 25-yard line. The Wolves going backwards a bit, trying to reset this. Passing situation now for Fisher Anderson and the North Sevier Wolves. 2 receivers split to the right. That's Okerlund is at least one of them, Peterson. And I believe it's also Mickelson. Anderson back to pass, heavy pressure, able to avoid one of them, 2 of them. Goes back, throws a pass deep in the end zone, has a receiver, and it's going to be intercepted by the Beavers in the end zone, and the Beavers bring it out. And it's going to be Young as he's going to go up the sideline. 1 player to beat, 2 players coming up, and that's going to be returned all the way back to the 45-yard line of the North Sevier Wolves.
Yeah, and right there's one of those you just scrambling, trying to avoid the tackle and throwing it up in the end zone, hoping for something good, and it turns out to be a negative instead of just probably right there, throw it out of bounds and maybe try it again on 4th down. But at the same time, you got to score, so you got to throw it in the end zone.
I think you got to take the chance. Down big, I think you just got to take that chance and take the shot. This time it didn't work out. It looked like it might have been tipped and then caught by Young. There's a flag on the play.
I think it was, and he must have been just outside the goal line because in high school you can't bring it out on a kickoff or anything out of the end zone.
That was in the end zone. He was 6 yards deep in the end zone. Statman Dave, that was deep in the end zone. So technically it's a touchback the minute they touch it.
That's what it should be. It should be at the 20. So that's why I wasn't sure when he come running out of there if exactly what happened. But
so, and they're saying that the ball, it looks like the penalty was on the Wolves. Now, I don't know about that, but regardless, the Beavers are going to have the ball, and we'll see what the official call is as the white hat will come over and say the ball will be marked at the 42-yard line of North Sevier. And now the coach wants to talk about this. And
I think he's talking about maybe the ball being in the end zone. I didn't think in high school you could return anything out of the end zone, kickoffs or so I think it's probably dead. But
so it looks like the Beavers will continue to talk about it. No, play will continue. So that puts the ball all the way down. The penalty was on the Wolves, so they tacked it on the end of the run. And that'll start the Beavers on the 20. Oh, was it a personal foul?
Personal foul. So, yeah, that's 15 on top of that. So that's a big change right there.
So 27-yard line for the Beavers. So we went from 125 to the other 25 after the interception and the penalty. And it'll be Roundy in at quarterback for Beaver. Roundy hands off to Hollingshead around the right side. Hollingshead with a nice run on first down. Is going to get near first down yardage as he'll gain about 9.
Yeah, that's a good run right there by Hollingshead, and Beavers' young kids look good too. They're excited to get in, get some playing time, and they've probably, got some varsity time with the Beaver varsity team and the way they've been playing this year.
Yeah, they definitely have, and a pretty talented JV squad coming up, and like you mentioned, they don't get a whole lot of time as with the talented senior class. And it's a handoff up the middle, and it's Leos with the ball, I believe. And he's going to get near the 10, down to about the 12, let's call it the 12-yard line. I'm not sure that was Leos, actually. Oh, it's Colby Oakton, the rusher. That's what we need Statman Dave for.
That's right, yeah.
What we do without you, Dave?
And, you know, right now that's 2 first downs for Beaver. So North Sevier's defense got to step up right here if they want to keep them out.
1st and 10, ball on the 12, and Roundy stays under center. And there'll be a flag on the play. We'll see if this is a false start on the Beavers.
I think it was maybe encroachment on the defense. It looked like maybe they were in the neutral zone. Nope, it is a false start.
False start on the Beavers. That'll be 5 yards back for the Beavers. Now, we saw this with North Sevier on the last possession. Got down near the red zone, and a couple mistakes moved backwards. Now the Beavers cost themselves 5. See if it comes back to bite them. Minute 49 left in the 3rd quarter of play, and it's Beavers with that 41-0 lead over North Sevier. And Roundy under center now for the Beavers. 1st and 15. Pitch out quick to Hollingshead. Hollingshead has to make a move. Can't get away, though, as there's number 28, Peyton Thurston, and he'll have the tackle.
Yeah, Peyton Thurston, the linebacker, doing a nice job of getting in the backfield. And, you know, you just said it. North Sevier got down and went backwards. Now Beavers got down and they're going backwards.
Deja vu.
Yeah.
You go from a 1st and 10 for the Wolves at the 9, end up at the 25. Now the Beavers start at the 12. Now they're all the way back to the 21. So it'll be a 2nd down and 16 for the Beavers. Roundy stays in at quarterback. Air in the slot. He goes in motion. Fakes a handoff. It's going to be Oakton with the rush up the middle. Oakton is not going to get a whole lot of room. We'll get near the 15-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and long.
A good pickup, though, there on 2nd down to make it a good manageable 3rd down. And, you know, this is the opportunity, too. Beaver may be thinking, you know, we get the ball in the middle of the field or where we want it, we might come out and try a field goal.
Yeah, they've definitely got the leg for it with Keaton Fells. Right now it would be a 32-yard field goal from the 15. So split to the right is Brown and Oakton. Back to pass is Roundy. Roundy looking left, has a pass over the defender. Oh, beautiful pass. And that's going to be near the goal line. And Roundy, that was a precision pass.
That was, you know, just a pretty play. They run the kind of the slant with the receiver to clear out the defensive back and then run the swing with the back. And then the linebacker has to go cover him and takes an angle, and they throw it over the linebacker, and he runs right to it. Just a perfect pass and catch for Beaver.
So that'll be 1st down and goal for the Beavers at the 2-yard line. That was Roundy to Hollingshead. And now the Beavers with a handoff. Roundy keeps it himself, and I believe he'll get near the goal line. Don't think he got in, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, Casey Anderson, the senior right there for North Sevier with the tackle, making sure that he kept him out of the end zone.
Looks like number 72 there also. That's Rowe. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter play. We'll take another break and be back with 4th quarter action after this.
For gas snacks and dependable service on your car or truck, visit Eagles Landing Flying J and High Country Chevron in Beaver. Mark Yardley and the staff offer convenience items, groceries, fountain drinks, sandwiches, and other goodies. You'll also find a full line of gifts and souvenirs, as well as your favorite gas and oil products. Stop by both locations at the North I-15 interchange in Beaver, High Country Chevron, and Eagles Landing Flying J. Happy to support Beaver High School sports.
Dairy Farmers of America is a proud supporter of Beaver High School. For the very best in cheese products direct from the factory, visit the Chalet at DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. They carry a nice selection of cheese, including fresh curd, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Swiss, and Colby. Stop in and check out their wide variety of cheese gift boxes and crafts, too. And they offer shipping. Visit their website at dfamilk.com and click on DFA Mart, and then on the picture of the Beaver store. That's DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver.
Live sports action on KMXD FM Monroe, 100.5 FM.
Welcome back. 3 down, 1 to go. As we've got the North Sevier Wolves and the Beaver Beavers, it's 41-0. And the Beavers with a 2nd goal. Pitch out to the right side. Looks like Porter Hollingshead in for the touchdown.
Easy run there for Hollingshead as he runs off the right side. Gets plenty of blocking on the outside. Goes in untouched for another Beaver touchdown.
So 11:50 of the 4th quarter. And we'll see where the PAT is. And looks like Fales will come in and kick another PAT Fels has been almost automatic this season. Of course, that means he'll miss this one.
He's average missing about one a game. It's about one a game.
Yeah, the Beavers high scoring, so hasn't been too detrimental. The kick is up and looks good, and is 48-0 when we come back.
Hi, this is Len at Fish Lake Lumber Ace Hardware, where I'd like to welcome you to our new paint studio, where we offer Valspar, Clark & Kensington, and Royal paints for your painting experiences. Clark & Kensington is rated #1 in customer reports. We also have a new setup of paint sundry items to make your painting experiences as easy and fun as possible. I'd like to welcome you all to come out and check out our new facility.
Welcome back on the Beaver Sports Network. Scott Langford, David Howard. Of course, coming up, we'll have the Sunrise Engineering postgame, and we might have some stand-up comedy from Statman Dave, as he's got a lot to say. And the score is 48-0, Beaver on top, and it will be LeBaron kicking off for the Beavers. Players of the game coming up, and this is the final home game for the North Sevier Wolves in this season, as they'll go on and play. We've already talked about this, but they'll play Summit Academy, it looks like, the third place out of the North region, and it looks like it'll end up being Summit Academy third, North Summit second, and then South Summit first, as they lead 17-0.
And Beaver gets the first round bye, right?
And Beaver and San Juan both get first round byes. And so we'll talk a little bit more about those matchups coming up on the Sunrise Engineering post game. Walter LeBaron with the kickoff, deep kick, and it's going to be taken right at the goal line, about the 3. And some good kickoff coverage, as we've seen all night long. This one, the tackle by number 35, that's Air for the Beavers.
Yeah, Beavers just fast, and they run down. They stay in their lanes and do a good job. At times, it looks like there's openings, and they close real quick. Beavers just done a nice job all night long with their kickoff coverage.
It's almost tempting because, from our vantage point, we've been able to see some of those lanes open up, and then all of a sudden, the change is there.
Yeah.
So 11:34 left in the game. 48-0, Beaver on top. And Anderson in at quarterback. He directs traffic just a little bit as he puts Thurston on the left side in the slot. Thurston now in motion. And it's a handoff to Thurston around the right side, following a wall of blockers. Has a good lane. Can he get to the corner? He does get the corner. Gets a few yards on first down.
Yeah, that time, good job of blocking for the Wolves and getting out there and able to seal that corner to allow Thurston to get around them and pick up good yards.
It's kind of what we saw in the Beavers for that first half, too, with the wall of blockers in front on that side.
Exactly, and that's the first time North Sevier's actually been able to get out and get around that corner.
So it'll be gain of 6 on the play. Second down and 4. And split out to the left for the Wolves, number 21, Mickelson. And Anderson now stays in the shotgun. Peterson in motion. Handoff to Peterson around the right side. Peterson, the ball loose on the ground. Looks like he covered it up, however.
It does look like he was able to get it and maybe ends up gaining 1 yard.
He does. Kind of looked like the fumble Ruski play with Fisher in the first half, where he gained about 8 yards on the fumble.
Fumble it ahead of you and go pick it up again.
That's right. Not a strategy that many people are able to use.
Well, we've seen tonight the ball, the way it's bounced funny at different times, it
has.
It's not something you want to try.
So it'll be third down and 3 for the Wolves. Anderson shotgun, and there'll be a timeout called by the Wolves. We'll take it as well. 10 minutes left in the game when we come back.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Food Town is your friendly hometown grocer with the choicest cuts of meat prepared daily. They also go the extra mile to offer the freshest produce on a daily basis. Stop by Mike's Food Town and you'll find out about the super savings in every department. That's Mike's Food Town, located at 270 North Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School's athletic and academic programs. That's Mike's Food Town.
Hunters and fishing enthusiasts love to visit Ray's 66B store in Beaver because it makes every excursion a success. You'll find everything you need, including an excellent variety of grocery items and snacks, top-grade Trop Arctic motor oil to help your car's engine last longer, clean-running Phillips 66 gasoline, and even diesel fuel. That's why Ray's 66 has been the only stop for any road trip. Ray's 66B store is open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week at 290 South Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School.
Sports action on KMXD FM Monroe, 100.5 on your FM dial.
3rd down and 3 for Fisher Anderson and the Wolves. 9:50 left in the game. 48-0 Beaver on top. And boy, they almost got a defensive offsides on that one. Anderson will reset. Now in motion is Thurston. And it looks like, I'm not sure what happened. It doesn't look like anything happened on the play. Maybe a little confusion, or the Beavers jumped the line.
Well, it looked like they tried to get him to jump off sides and then run their motion guy and reset and then brought him back across. And I think Beaver knew at that point they're going to snap it as soon as he gets there. And there was just guys, and I'm not even sure if there was a handoff or if they just wrapped up Anderson right there or not, right at the goal line. And the whistles were blown pretty quick.
So no gain on the play. It'll be 4th down and a long 3 for the Wolves. And definitely 4-down territory for the Wolves, working on execution, getting ready for next week's playoff game against Summit Academy. Anderson, the shotgun, goes back to pass. Looks to his left, has a pass away. It's going to be complete for 1st down yardage. And that one to Peterson.
Yeah, McKay Peterson, nice job
McKay
right there,
Peterson,
just getting down.
1st down, North Sevier.
Making sure he gets past the sticks to get that 1st down, and just a nice catch right there for the 1st down.
I believe Oakton on that play. And Braxton Albrecht in the game for the Beavers at linebacker. Chance Brown in and Chance Brown out. 27 comes in the game. That's Caden Albrecht. He's a junior. And Anderson stays in the shotgun. 1st down and 10 for the Wolves. Ball at their own 27-yard line. Motion for the Wolves. And Anderson back to pass, rolling to his right. He's under heavy pressure, has to run. Gets the pass away. It's tipped, but then complete. And a nice hook and ladder, the more interesting way.
Right through the hands of Thurston, who was about 5 yards shorter than Snyder, deeper, went right through his hands. And Preston Snyder able to catch it and pick up a big pass play right there.
Hey, that's a new kind of hook and ladder. So put the ball inside Beaver territory at the 48-yard line. 7:45 and counting left in the football game. North Sevier on the march into Beaver territory. Thurston split left.
I think it was LSU I saw this weekend had a similar play.
They might have. Mickelson actually left. Shotgun snap for Anderson. Back to pass, looking left. Passes away, complete. And that's Mickelson across the 30-yard line, inside the 30, about the 28-yard line.
Yeah, good catch that time by Mickelson. Runs that deep post pattern over the middle, and once again, nice pass and catch, and North Sevier able to keep the chains moving.
Late in the game, it's San Juan 34, Enterprise 6. That game's playing at Enterprise, so San Juan locks up number 2 in the 2A South. Beaver will win number 1. Anderson and the Wolves at the Beaver 29-yard line, 1st down and 10. Porter the back behind Anderson. Anderson looking left, back to pass. Passes away, it's a high pass intended for Mickelson, no good. Broken up by Young.
Yeah, just good coverage right there by Young, and he's playing about 10 yards off already, and so that he's making sure nobody gets behind him, and it did a good job right there of just keeping Mickelson in front of him, and just good defense.
So 2nd down, 10 yards to go. The ball stays at the 20. That's kind of at the 28 now. So the Wolves will come up to the line, facing that 2nd down and 10. 2 receivers to the right. Porter behind Anderson, who stays in the shotgun. Familiar position for Anderson. And this one's a pitch over to... It was Porter on the right
Porter
side.
With the run. It's going to be 3rd down and 8.
Beaver,
for the Wolves.
they've been blitzing pretty much regular on 2nd down right there, and that time they came again, and I thought they were going to get Porter in the backfield, but he was able to elude the first Beaver tackler and being able to pick up at least 2 yards right there.
Yeah, did a nice job. It's one of those where it's just good running to get a positive outcome. 3rd down and 8 for the Wolves, 5:41 and counting left in the football game. So Anderson in the shotgun. Passing down, 3rd down and 8. And Anderson goes back to pass. Good pickup by the lineman. Anderson on the left side. They're going to get a flag for holding on this one. And Anderson will just run out of bounds about the 25-yard line. And I'm guessing that will be declined.
They may take the penalty and move them back because I think it's 10 from the spot, but we'll see.
It'll be a 4th down and 7, gain of 1 on the play. And if they take
Going to be holding against the Wolves.
If they take the penalty, it'll
Beaver
move
will
it back to the 40.
Penalty, so it will be
10 back from the
3rd
35 back to the 45. So
3rd and 19 for the Wolves.
I'll take it way back for the Wolves. And it takes all the way back to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, it's a big penalty right there, and that's been the story of tonight for
really
North Sevier.
has.
They've moved down. Once they get down into good field position, they look like they're threatening, and they get down that red zone, and then they ended up with a penalty or a sack or something where they've ended up moving backwards.
That's too bad. I thought the lineman picked up the blitz. I couldn't see what he grabbed, but I even said he did a good job of picking up that blitzing linebacker. Anderson facing a 3rd down and 26. Anderson back to pass. Here's caught. Oh, it's going to be incomplete pass as it was intended for number 44, Noah Porter.
Yeah, and right there, just the defensive end coming off untouched right there, and the only chance he had was to get rid of it quick, and just not enough with trying to get it over the defender to Porter.
It's too bad because Porter had some room on this left side. So that they might want to put that in the playbook again to remember. 4:30 and counting left in the football game. 4th down. I see the ball's on the 45. Got to get it to the 19, so 26. 4th down and 26 for North Sevier. Obvious passing down for Anderson. Goes back to pass. Here comes the blitz again. The pass is away, and it's going to be incomplete. And the ball goes to Beaver on downs.
Yeah, once again, that defensive end coming untouched off the edge and just has to throw the ball quick and just not anybody there, and no chance to complete that 1st down.
So with a change of possession, Beaver starts on their own 45-yard line. Just a reminder, the Sunrise Engineering post-game comes up after this. We live and work close to you. See office locations at sunrise-eng.com. Big thanks to Sunrise Engineering for sponsoring our post-game. Taylor McDonald split to the right. He's the son of the eye-in-the-sky Scott McDonald. Handoff up the middle. And it's going to be number 26 around the left side. And he's going for a long. That's Bergstrom down inside the, let's see, about the 15-yard line.
Yeah, just a good run right there for Beaver. Bergstrom with a nice job of hitting that edge and then showing what kind of speed he has. He's able to get down the sideline.
So about 40 yards on the rush by Bergstrom. Ball's at the 15-yard line. 3:21, clock continues to run. Bergstrom, a junior. Substitution for the Wolves, number 3 in there. That's Braden Johnson. He's a freshman.
Yeah, North Sevier's played a few freshmen tonight.
And it's, I think it's Roundy at quarterback. He keeps it himself. He's going to go around the left side, and he's taken down by a host of North Sevier Wolves as he gets down near the 10-yard line.
And now we're seeing a whole bunch of new players come in for Beaver as they pretty much sending everybody in. That's.
It really looks like they just replaced 11 players.
Yeah, it does.
So I don't know how that happened, but there were about 11 substitutions on that play. 2 receivers right for Beaver, and it's Crum. And I believe they're going to call delay of game or 12, 10. I don't see 12. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
They're
8,
waving
9,
it off
10.
now, too, so I don't know what.
Oh, they're going to call a timeout on the
Timeout.
Beavers. We'll take it as well. Be back in 30 seconds.
Serving Beaver County residents and I-15 travelers, South Creek Shell in Beaver offers everything from a Burger King restaurant, gas and snacks, to fitting your vehicle with a brand new set of tires. South Creek Shell stocks a full line of dependable Michelin and Bridgestone tires with over 1,200 tires in stock. Whether you need a new set of tires, flat tire repair, pinpoint balancing, snacks, or gas, stop by the South Creek Shell at the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. South Creek Shell is a proud sponsor of Beaver High School athletics.
Live sports action on KMXD FM Monroe, 100.5 FM.
For your information,
2:32
next
left in this
Friday,
one. 48-0. The Beavers on top of the Wolves.
There will be a
And
football game against Summit Academy.
we'll talk about the
Summit
playoff
Academy.
matchups coming up on the Sunrise Engineering post game. Sunrise Engineering, we live and work close to you. Sunrise-eng.com. It's 2nd and 5. The ball's at the 10-yard line. And I think it's Crum in at quarterback for Beaver. It's handoff up the middle and tripped up. And it's going to be Colby Oakton with the rush. He'll gain a couple on the play, be down at the 7-yard line.
Cody Woodhouse for North Sevier playing middle linebacker right there, able to trip him up.
So try to look for Kason Crum, number 38. He's a sophomore. Crum with the pitch and taken in the backfield. Porter Hollingshead just punished by North Sevier defense.
Yeah, right there, just the option, and the quarterback did a good job. He pitched it when he had to, but there was no place for Hollingshead to go. Snyder was right there to make the tackle.
With the tackle.
Yeah, Snyder in quickly.
Makes it 4th and 10 for the Beavers.
So the clock's running. 1:40 left in this one. 48-0 our score. Beavers at the 15-yard line. Facing 4th down. We talked about maybe doing a field goal, but the Beavers elect not to do so.
Yeah.
So Crum in at quarterback. Passing situation. Sophomore Crum, and he's going to go down in the backfield, and he'll be taken down. The Beavers turn the ball over on downs to the Wolves.
McKay Peterson with the tackle.
You know, just pretty classy of the Beavers over there to actually get those sophomores and their younger kids in and give them a chance to get some varsity time. You know, they come to practice and work hard too, and so it's an opportunity. They don't need to score right there, and said let's put our younger kids in and give them a series right here.
Yeah, that's what we've seen in the second half. Good substitution patterns for both teams. And 1:15 left in the game. It's 48-0. The Beavers will take first place all alone atop the 2A South. They go through the region undefeated. The Beavers' lone loss the opening night, lost to Canyon View. And Canyon View's faltered a little bit the last couple
they
weeks.
They're a good team, and
they're a great team.
They came on strong to begin with, and yeah, like you said, that's not a bad loss.
Now the Delta loss to Canyon View was incredible. Down on the right side, it's Peterson. He's got a nice lane out the outside. And he goes out of bounds about the 32-yard line. North Sevier will have to hurry as the clock continues to run with a minute left in the game. So as the ball's set, the clock runs. 2nd down and 2. And I don't think they'll throw a flag on that. They're supposed to, but no reason to. And Anderson in the shotgun, looking for the pass over the middle. Has it, almost completed. In and out of the hands of Okerlund.
Yeah, Okerlund just kind of got turned around right there a little bit and right through his hands.
Hey, we got good news. Statman Dave's doing the Sunrise Engineering postgame. He'll have stats, players of the game, and more as Statman Dave comes. And to talk about dedication, Statman Dave drives all the way down from Salt Lake, and he's got to go back tonight just to cover the game. Fisher Anderson with a pass, and might be pass nope. It should have been pass interference.
Yeah, they're not going to call it, but yeah.
As the Beaver defender tackles the receiver.
Cody Woodhouse right there is wondering what happened. He's looking for the ball and goes down.
Timeout by North Sevier. They'll take one more gasp at the end zone. But anyway, we'll have Statman Dave as he's in charge of the Sunrise Engineering postgame. And he's going to do players of the game, stats, and more. And we'll take a look at next week's action. We can do that right now, Nolan, as we look at this. I think the matchups are all set. Now, these are all completely and totally unofficial. So don't mark your calendars yet, but it looks like it'll be Enterprise taking on ALA, and that will be in Enterprise, South number 4. Summit Academy will host North Sevier, and I think that one's guaranteed. So we'll have to look and see. What do you think, that's Friday or Saturday?
From what I've been told so far, it's Friday.
Friday the 30th. Millard will take on South Sevier over in Fillmore, and then Grand will host Gunnison in the bottom half of the bracket. Now receiving byes will be number 1 Beaver and number 1 South Summit, and that puts San Juan with a bye in South Summit's bracket, and then North Summit will be in the Beavers bracket. And the last play of the game, Anderson in the shotgun. He'll hand off on the right side. It's going to be a pass, and the pass is away, and it's going to be caught for the doesn't matter. Game's over.
I'm not even sure they signal if it's a catch or incomplete at this point.
So we'll take a short break and be back with the Sunrise Engineering postgame after this.
Service is important on any insurance policy, whether it's auto, home, life, or health insurance. And you can count on your Beaver area Good Neighbor State Farm agent, Brent Stapley, to give you the best service possible. Whether you have a claim or just need information about insurance, your State Farm agent is there with the Good Neighbor service we're famous for. See State Farm agent Brent Stapley in Beaver for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 438-5451, 438-5451. When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
If there's a community improvement project in the works, you will usually find many of our employees in the middle of it, doing what they can to help out. They're hometown people, just like you. They belong to service groups, church groups, and other community service organizations that work to make the hometowns we serve better places to live. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Sensitive, gentle, and personal service are all words that describe Beaver Family Dental. Dr. David S. Howard, Shanna, Shawnee, and Jody are committed to ensuring that you have teeth that look good, feel good, and last a lifetime. Beaver Family Dental invests time and money in staying up to date on all the latest procedures and techniques that can help improve your self-esteem and change the shape of your smile. Call 438-2931 or visit their new office at 55 North, 400 East in Beaver. Beaver Family Dental, where smiles begin. The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Dave Menti, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioner Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hallingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
Beaver Sport and Pawn has Southern Utah's largest collection of firearms, including new, used, and hard-to-find weapons. Beaver Sport and Pawn also has ammo, fishing and camping gear, tools, books, boots, antiques, and much, much more. As always, Beaver Sport and Pawn offers free advice on any subject. Come visit Beaver Sport and Pawn at 91 North Main in Beaver or call 438-2100. That's 438-2100. Beaver Sport and Pawn is happy to support Beaver High School athletics on the Beaver Sports Network. Go Beavers!
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. You'll also appreciate their newly remodeled modern restrooms and Eager Beaver touchless car wash that offers the newest in car wash technology. And, of course, stop in Dairy Queen anytime for a variety of meal deals and irresistible ice cream treats. Visit Beaver Valley Chevron.
Monroe, 100.5 FM.
Welcome back to North Sevier High School. The Beaver Beavers finish off their region play perfect, beating the North Sevier Wolves 48-0. And Nolan, quite a night for these players. And North Sevier really showed some great stuff. They've got a young team, so a lot to look forward to coming back next year.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of positives to look forward to, and there's only the 4 seniors, and so there is a lot of hope for the future of North Sevier football, and they had some good things that happened.
Scott and Lori
tonight,
Robinson and the employees of Beaver Drug and Gift
not able to really continue to sustain drives when they needed to put any points on the board, and defensively, Beaver, time in, time again, they just continually stepped up when they needed to and shut down any sort of hope that the Wolves had of scoring tonight.
Yeah, and I think in any win, you need a little luck, and the Beavers had it. North Sevier down there to score, and the ball was tipped, and Young comes up with the interception to prevent the touchdown. So a little luck on the defensive side of the Beavers in that play.
Yeah, and give Beaver credit. They're a good team for a reason. They didn't go through. This is a tough region. They go down last week and beat a good San Juan team at their place, and then come here tonight and do what they need to do to finish out their perfect season as far as region goes, and giving themselves that #1 seed and that first round bye going into next week in the playoffs.
Definitely earned it through their play. So North Sevier ends up the game. They were 2 ahead in first downs at halftime. They ended up 3 ahead at the end of the game, 23-20 for first downs. Beaver chunking up 252 yards on the ground, very stingy, holding North Sevier to only 34 yards on the ground. But passing-wise, North Sevier able to get 195 in the air. Beaver only with 55 in the air. So a total of 307 yards for the Beavers, 229 for North Sevier. A lot of yardage for North Sevier. You would think with that lopsided of a win, there'd be a big, huge difference in stats, but really there wasn't. North Sevier showed they could move the ball really well tonight, but when they got down into the red zone, Beaver stiffened up and came up with some big plays.
They did, and North Sevier, that's been the case for them for a lot of the games this year. I know the Enterprise game, they actually time of possession and probably had more yards too, but they were just not able to put as many points on at that point, and just kind of been the story. They've been able to move the ball and just not be able to sustain those drives, and then give up a lot of big plays that turn into points for their opponents.
Yeah, and a lot of that's youthful mistakes and some fumbles and some penalties to kind of kill some drives too. So stuff to work on, but they've definitely got a lot of hope for the future. A lot of great athletes out there. So next year, I expect them to come back and compete really well. Let's take another break, and we'll just take a short break, and we'll be back with individual player stats and players of the game.
Scott and Lori Robinson and the employees of Beaver Drug and Gift are lifetime supporters of Beaver High School. Beaver Drug and Gift is a full-service hometown pharmacy that provides personalized information about your medications, as well as insurance information, and can even help you understand Medicare Part D benefits. Beaver Drug and Gift has a wide range of gift ideas and a full-service floral department for gifts for any occasion. For friendly and professional service, visit your neighbors of Beaver Drug and Gift at 98 North Main or call 438-2470. Beaver Drug and Gift, proud supporters of Beaver High School.
For experienced help when buying or selling real estate, Coldwell Banker Advantage of Beaver is a wise choice. Local real estate broker Gary Brown can assist you in residential, commercial, or recreational properties. Call Coldwell Banker Advantage Realty in Beaver. 7777.
Majestic Financial Services in Beaver is an accounting firm that offers payroll, income tax preparation, and bookkeeping services for individuals and businesses. For an accounting firm you can trust, call Majestic Financial Services in Beaver, 438-7777.
100.5 on your FM dial.
Okay, so
welcome back to the post game here at North Sevier High School, where Beaver takes home the victory tonight, 48-0. And I'm just joined here with Statman Dave. We're going to go ahead and talk about some individual stats and then go over our players of the game.
Okay, individual stats for the Beavers. Roberts 3 for 6, 42 yards, and then Cason Roundy comes in, throws a couple of passes for 13 yards for the Beavers. But the big yardage through the air was from Fisher Anderson tonight. Great arm from that kid. 190 yards through the air, 12 for 27, and he had a great night. Nolan?
Yeah, he did. Last home game and last time they'll get a play on this field, and those 4 seniors, I know they're a little bit emotional tonight, but they've got one more game and chance to go on into the playoffs and face Summit Academy next week. But we wish them luck next week, as well as Beaver gets the week off. But going forward, we wish them luck as well.
Yeah, and then, we'll get to some of those matchups in just a minute. Let's finish off the individual stats. Brendan Hutchings leading all rushers tonight with 67 yards on 5 carries. Matthew Roberts had 51. Dylan Smith 47. McKay Bergstrom 40. Tice Radden 22. Kobe Ogden 17. Beavers really mixing it up on their running plays. Fisher Anderson leading all rushers for North Sevier with 40 yards. McKay Peterson 12 and Noah Porter with 8.
Yeah, the run game tonight for North Sevier just was not able to get that going like I know they would have liked, but that's because of the Beaver defense as well. And Beaver defensively just continue to step up, key blitzes at times, and able to get in the backfield of North Sevier and stop them.
Okay, let's go to players of the game for Beavers. McCoy Bergstrom really tearing it up on defense for the Beavers tonight. He gets a Dairies Queen player of the game from Dairies Queen Chevron in Beaver. Good for any value meal of his choice. And we congratulate Bergstrom on that for his efforts tonight. And the other player of the game for Beaver from Mike's Food Town is going to give a DiGiorno pizza to Tice Radden for his efforts tonight. He had a great game, and we appreciate Mike's Food Town and Dairy Queen of Beaver for sponsoring these players of the game. And we appreciate also Gunnison Market for sponsoring players of the game for North Sevier. Why don't you tell us about those, Nolan?
Okay, North Sevier tonight, our two players of the game are both seniors. They go to Gage Hildebrand and Casey Anderson. Both those two boys have done a nice job all year long playing both offensive and defensive line and just continue to block and make tackles and do things that they need to help try to lead their team. So we appreciate Gunnison Market. Both those players will receive a sandwich, chips, and drink from Gunnison Market.
Great, and we appreciate their effort. So we're going to take one more short break, and then we're going to come back with playoff matchups, the first-round playoff matchups. And so we'll be right back after these messages.
For integrity.
For gas snacks and dependable service on your car or truck, visit Eagles Landing Flying J and High Country Chevron in Beaver. Mark Yardley and the staff offer convenience items, groceries, fountain drinks, sandwiches, and other goodies. You'll also find a full line of gifts and souvenirs, as well as your favorite gas and oil products. Stop by both locations at the North I-15 interchange in Beaver, High Country Chevron, and Eagles Landing Flying J. Happy to support Beaver High School sports.
Dairy Farmers of America is a proud supporter of Beaver High School. For the very best in cheese products direct from the factory, visit the Chalet at DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. They carry a nice selection of cheese, including fresh curd, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Swiss, and Colby. Stop in and check out their wide variety of cheese gift boxes and crafts, too. And they offer shipping. Visit their website at dfamilk.com and click on DFA Mart, and then on the picture of the Beaver store. That's DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver.
Hi, this is Len at Fish Lake Lumber Ace Hardware, where I'd like to welcome you to our new paint studio, where we offer Valspar, Clark & Kensington, and Royal paints for your painting experiences. Clark & Kensington is rated #1 in customer reports. We also have a new setup of paint sundry items to make your painting experiences as easy and fun as possible. I'd like to welcome y'all to come out and check out our new facility.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Food Town is your friendly hometown grocer with the choicest cuts of meat prepared daily. They also go the extra mile to offer the freshest produce on a daily basis. Stop by Mike's Food Town and you'll find out about the super savings in every department. That's Mike's Food Town, located at 270 North Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School's athletic and academic programs. That's Mike's Food Town.
Hunters and fishing enthusiasts love to visit Ray's 66V store in Beaver because it makes every excursion a success. You'll find everything you need, including an excellent variety of grocery items and snacks, top-grade Trop Arctic motor oil to help your car's engine last longer, clean-running Phillips 66 gasoline, and even diesel fuel. That's why Ray's 66 has been the only stop for any road trip. Ray's 66V store is open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week at 290 South Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School.
Serving Beaver County residents and I-15 travelers, South Creek Shell in Beaver offers everything from a Burger King restaurant, gas and snacks, to fitting your vehicle with a brand new set of tires. South Creek Shell stocks a full line of dependable Michelin and Bridgestone tires with over 1,200 tires in stock. Whether you need a new set of tires, flat tire repair, pinpoint balancing, snacks, or gas, stop by the South Creek Shell at the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. South Creek Shell is a proud sponsor of Beaver High School athletics.
Service is important on any insurance policy, whether it's auto, home, life, or health insurance, and you can count on your Beaver area Good Neighbor State Farm agent, Brent Stapley, to give you the best service possible. Whether you have a claim or just need information about insurance, your State Farm agent is there with the Good Neighbor service we're famous for. See State Farm agent Brent Stapley in Beaver for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 438-5451, 438-5451. When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
If there's a community improvement project in the works, you will usually find many of our employees in the middle of it, doing what they can to help out. They're hometown people, just like you. They belong to service groups, church groups, and other community service organizations that work to make the hometowns we serve better places to live. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
100.5 FM.
Welcome back to North Sevier High School for your Sunrise Engineering postgame show. Sunrise Engineering, sharing the Friday night lights with you and working hard to improve your community. See how at sunrise-eng.com. And Nolan, let's look at the matchups. 4 games next week, starting the playoffs, and 4 teams getting home games. Enterprise, Summit Academy, Millard, and Grand will all have home games. Grand will take on Gunnison. Millard will take on South Sevier. Summit Academy will take on North Sevier. And Enterprise will take on ALA. Awaiting for October 30th or 31st games in the second round, quarterfinals, will be South Summit for the winner of Enterprise ALA and San Juan for the winner of Summit Academy North Sevier. Beaver will await the winner of South Sevier Millard, and North Summit will await the winner of Grand Gunnison. So a lot of good games going on next week.
Yeah, there is, and I'm very impressed with the Beaver Beavers tonight, and expect to see them right there at the very end. So we wish them luck, and we wish North Sevier luck as they travel to Summit Academy this next week.
Yeah, and North Sevier will have their hands full as they go to Summit Academy. If you look at their bracket coming through, Summit Academy, a tough team to play, but if they win there, it doesn't get any easier. Then they got to hit San Juan, and then they'd probably have to meet South Summit if they made it that far. So tough lineup marching through for North Sevier.
Yeah, there is for sure.
On the other bracket, Beaver will await the winner of North Summit and whoever wins between Grand and Gunnison. And I know that Beavers will be cheering for either Grand or Gunnison because the North Summit team's the team they would like to avoid again having to play in the playoffs. It's a very strong, big, athletic team and a tough bunch of kids up there.
Yeah, for sure. And, they showed that they can play with the best of them as they played right with South Summit for most of the game tonight.
Okay, we're going to call it an 8. Final score, Beavers 48, North Sevier no score. And that's our Sunrise Engineering postgame show. We appreciate them for sponsoring this postgame show. Sunrise Engineering, making everything you do every day better. So we wish you all well. For Dave Howard, Nolan Anderson, Scott Langford, DeWalt, and the Eye in the Sky, Scott McDonald, we bid you farewell and a happy weekend.